Oh, to my,接位要我赶紧要嘛做的要说我们忙我个，但把你两个的台湾我不了，我不了，我to my 那钱话多我，把你两个也要台湾我做，我不了，所以在我买，to my 钱话多。
The number of men and women who laid the foundation and continue to live up to the vision 50 years on at GGAA 2025 convention in Louisville, Kentucky from May 9 to 11, 2025. Honorees 1975 to 2009, founding fathers and former presidents. Councilor Siwa Bones, founding father, Dr. John G. Pine, Honorable Pine Wallow, Honorable Joseph Giroux, Honorable Freeman, Honorable Ggaa, Honorable Emmanuel Rue Paul Cooper, Dr. Abugasha Carr, Honorable William Yanu, Honorable David Botu, and Honorable Herring Glave. 2009 to 2025, Honorable Mata Hanan, Honorable Timon N. Collins, Honorable Fred Taliguan, Honorable Rancy Wright, Honorable Augustine Menji, Honorable James Huberty, and your current President, Honorable Edith Titanpour, Chairpersons of the National Board of Directors, GGAA, 2009 to 2025, Honorable Asival, Honorable Eric Kong, Honorable Daniel Pine, Honorable Bou Yonle, Honorable Zaba M. Suba, Honorable Ominga Kala, and your current board chair, Honorable Lou Kala. GGAA Chairladies 1992 to 2025, the founder of the Women Wing of Ggaa Association in the Americas, veteran Edith Wallow-Smith, Madam Annan Bali, Madam Ethel Sally Davis, Madam Comfort Suba, Madam Elizabeth Pennon Chapo, Madam Munaba Tale, Madam Felicia Whaley. Others include Madam Annie Dennis, Madam Anne Rose Betty Bed, and your current chairlady, Madam Etta Curtis J. Still to be recognized at GGAA 2025 convention, veteran Sharon Brown, veteran Vera Gay, veteran Doris K. Queer, veteran Annie Cooper Sisi, veteran Mr. the Mistress P. Dennis, veteran Martha Ewing, and
I'm Madam Edith Titanpour. I come to you with peace, according to my
celebration and recognition, celebrating the 50th anniversary and Golden Jubilee of Ggaa Association in the Americas, encompassing the 75th birth anniversary and Diamond Jubilee of late President Samuel Kayando, and recognizing the founding fathers, leaders, and veterans of Ggaa Association in the Americas with GGAA Distinguished Service Award. The number of men and women who laid the foundation and continue to live up to the vision 50 years on at GGAA 2025 convention in Louisville, Kentucky from May 9 to 11, 2025. Honorees 1975 to 2009, founding fathers and former presidents. Councilor Siwa Bones, founding father, Dr. John G. Pine, Honorable Pine Wallow, Honorable Joseph Giroux, Honorable Freeman, Honorable Ggaa, Honorable Emmanuel Rue Paul Cooper, Dr. Abugasha Carr, Honorable William Yanu, Honorable David Botu, and Honorable Herring Glave. 2009 to 2025, Honorable Mata Hanan, Honorable Timon N. Collins, Honorable Fred Taliguan, Honorable Rancy Wright, Honorable Augustine Menji, Honorable James Huberty, and your current President, Honorable Edith Titanpour, Chairpersons of the National Board of Directors, GGAA, 2009 to 2025, Honorable Asivald, Honorable Eric Kong, Honorable Daniel Pine, Honorable Bu Yonle, Honorable Zaba M. Soba, Honorable Ominga Kala, and your current board chair, Honorable Lou Kala. GGAA Chairladies 1992 to 2025, the founders of the Women Wing of Grand Jury Association in the Americas, Veteran Edith Wallace Smith, Madam Annan Bali, Madam Ethel Sally Davis, Madam Comfort Suba, Madam Elizabeth Pennon Chapo, Madam Munamba Tali, Madam Felicia Whaley. Others include Madam Annie Dennis, Madam Anne Rose Betty Bed, and your current chairlady, Madam Etta Cody J. Still to be recognized, GGAA 2025 Convention, Veteran Sharon Brown, Veteran Vera Gay, Veteran Doris K. Queer, Veteran Annie Cooper.
Okay, welcome again tonight. Tonight we got two shows tonight. We'll have the convention people here. The chair lady will come with her deputy and the president of this local chapter. They're going to come and give us the final information. I mean, you saw the video there. We'll play a couple of videos today. They're getting ready, purchasing water, pop, and stuff like that, and starting it in a little warehouse, getting ready for Friday, and start putting those things on ice by Thursday. So the chair people are back here. There's no need to waste the time to bring them out here. After that, then we're going to have Madam Edith Poir for the next segment of the show. So we're going to have two of this tonight. That's the only way we can make it now because convention coming 2 nights, 1 hour to 1 hour. Edith will be here tonight. She's going to lay out a little, maybe plan or whatever. She's going to be talking to you guys why she should be elected. So stay put, share the show, and that's how we're gonna do it. Welcome, I would like to welcome Princess Nayu, Money and Poor, Vivian Wright, again, and my own sister Rhoda Brown here, Alice Sadie, Richard Bala, Marie Morris Jalou, Veronica Nayu, Evelyn Davis Tay, McCavin Levi, Mary Singh, Patrick Balu from all the way Liberia, Michael V. Clark Romeo, Madam Breeze, Steve Nyonto, Breeze Stevens, and my own sister Zakba Kuye here tonight, Josephine Cole, and those of you who I can't see, please share the show tonight and come on here and get some information from us here tonight. So these are the put back here. We get her, then we're gonna split her out here and bring her here and bring these people down here tonight. Well, I'm in the bottom here, the host in the bottom, no problem. To share the show, share the show, share the show. How you doing? And welcome to the Prince Double Show.
Thank you, Mr. Dowa.
How you doing, Mr. Deba?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You guys have a lot of information for us tonight. I'm assuming.
Yeah, thanks for fitting our in anyway. We really appreciate it.
Okay. So let us wait for let's give the chair lady maybe 1 minute until she can be seated. Then we will bring in Augustus Williams, that's Cisco Williams. So welcome to the Prince Double Show. Again, Money and Poor Zilly. Welcome to the Prince Double Show. Yeah, tonight we're gonna come for Suba. Welcome to the Prince Double Show. Yeah.
Thank you.
How you doing, mother?
How you doing? My Aya Lele?
I'm okay. Yes, tired.
Tired, no. Let the Lord be your strength. It's not easy, but I know you can make it.
Thank you.
I trust you and
I'd
your
like to welcome
people.
Bobby to the Dino Tally, Muna Bala, Augustus Williams, that's Cisco again. Welcome here. We got the people here now ready. So let us split it out here and put Crispy Romeo down here and put me down here and put these beautiful crown women up here before we get in serious trouble tonight with any crown woman. How you doing? Welcome to the Prince Double Show. please share the show.
Thank you, Prince.
Jennifer
Thank
Brown,
you.
please share the show. So I mean, this is it's coming. Final, we've been counting years. Then we went to days.
We're gonna do months,
Then we went to
days,
months. Now we're
weeks.
counting days. And then pretty soon we'll be counting hours and minutes and seconds.
Exactly.
And you guys been doing a lot of job out there. So how's everything with you people?
We're doing good.
We
I saw it
fine.
today. I didn't see the chair lady in the video, but I saw the video where you guys were at Sam's Clubs. You're getting water, you're getting pop. The only thing I didn't see down there is the air bowl. Apparently, you're trying to prevent the air bowl from being bent. But I saw the water over and the chair lady for this particular convention. Would like to congratulate and tell her thanks. Yesterday, the chair lady brought
Oh
her father, picked
no.
the father up, and
Oh
I was happy
Yep.
when she
no.
called me and I
Oh
was going
no.
live.
Uncle Frank.
My chair lady, thank you for that, and God bless you.
God bless you,
Thank
daughter.
you.
That's why we
Thank
call
you.
born child.
Yeah.
How's that, Banuje? Thank you.
Ozambe, Ozo
Uncle
Fukulu.
Frank forget my papa been in
Ozambe Fukulu. Some of these are the powerful women, then the gentlemen are behind them, pushing them. I saw the brother throwing the water today and putting it in the pickup and they put it. I got a video, I'll show the video so everybody can see that these guys are not just sitting down, you guys are working.
Yep.
The t-shirts stay in the color black trousers, black t-shirt, black shoe, black socks,
Nah,
black
Prince.
belt.
That's why
No.
we were here to talk about tonight, Mr.
If
Double.
if possible, black barika.
Well,
Prince, I
Nah.
bad this there. No
This
black
is the
and
Prince
white.
Double Show. It get hot here and get juicy here. So that's it.
Okay.
That's it. I think I can bring the president on so we can discuss this thing, huh?
mm.
Yep.
Madam President,
It's not bad.
right now we're talking about the convention. From there, then we're going to flip to you. You want to be here or you want to be out?
I want to be out, please. Do you know how long?
You want to away from your powerful people?
I trust my people. I know they are.
Blah, yeah. Please, blah.
Oh, family.
Oh, one black. Oh, say, and one black.
Please, say play.
And you say, play on Monday.
Okay. Please, in the next 20,
Right
30
now,
minutes,
she
President, I
trusts
would text you.
Prince, she trusts the committee members.
Or
I
text you,
trust
Madam
them.
President.
Kind of the
Alright.
convention chair, chapter president, and they appointed them. So no need she be here.
So again, Madam Soba, what's your position on this thing? Moral overseer and prayer lady?
Yes, actually, I'm the event planner for GGA in America. So any chapter having convention, I work with the chapter, between the chapter and the administration. That's my position.
You got a big job that we already know.
Yeah, and that's small potato. And also
Yeah.
today,
So Madam,
I so happy my niece, she got a doctorate degree.
oh wow.
I in Raw Island, you will see her Liberia flag, the black female lady, the girl so smart. She does the whole class. She went honor roll A+.
Oh.
So we just came from the honorary program.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell her congratulations and she should keep it up and make the nation and the country proud.
Thank you.
Yes.
She get a Liberian flag and she get a Grand Guinea flag on the other side. So we'll
Yes.
keep her.
You will see everything tomorrow. Tomorrow the graduation, but we just went for the honorary program and the honor her today.
Thank you very much, Madam Soba, for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
So, Madam Chair, for this program. So next time you should put Chair, Caroline Gray Joey. Then Romeo put co-chair. Then Muna Vlay. They don't know you put president. You want Joey. President, no way. Yeah. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. How
Thank
you
you,
doing?
Mr. Double.
And the third time, welcoming you now. So what you tell now? You want me to play the video first?
No, we can start. Maybe you play
The water video now.
No.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I know that one water you can give away.
The chair lady, the president.
But Mr. Double got a lot of stuff in the chat room, in our local chat room.
Oh, you want to put it in your heart before we go visit, Oh, pass there will not be easy. Yeah, you're keeping it. You're keeping it because Romeo now won't show me the play. Why you're keeping it? He say
Coming
in the
out,
Okay.
well.
guys.
Not right now.
Hold up.
Not right
We can
now.
get on top there.
So you tell us a little bit now how things are going. How's the planning, Madam Joey? How's the planning, Mr. Romeo,
Yeah.
President? Talk to us.
All right. All right. I don't know my the cheerleader she empowered me to do a lot of stuff, so she's going to speak on what the ladies are doing. I'm going to speak on the rest of the event. So that's how we're going to go tonight. So I'll leave it. They said ladies before gentlemen, so I will give it to the ladies first, the chair lady and the press chapter president,
Okay.
and then I'll come in with the rest of the information.
Okay, Madam Chair lady, go ahead. Madam Chair, go ahead.
Well, good evening, everyone. We are back on this platform again tonight to give you guys an update about the conventions coming up in Louisville, Kentucky. Um, we just want to let you guys know everything is ready. We are here. We're ready to welcome everybody in Louisville, Kentucky, the bluegrass city. So my women are doing well. Everybody's in order. Saturday, Sunday, Friday, everything is in order for everybody. So
Everything in order.
yes,
Yep.
Full store in order.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Everything.
And you're not only giving us water.
Well, we guarantee we're not giving you just water. You will enjoy, and this will be the talk about convention.
Oh, the most
So
talk about convention.
All that over.
yes, election convention.
We're gonna
Was
beat. Will we beat? Will we beat? Phoenix.
one
we are
of we
hoping
even
to. We are
we are
hoping
hoping
to.
to beat Phoenix. We're hoping to beat Fargo everywhere.
Yeah,
We're
but
hoping to set a new record.
when
You
you
know.
start to beat Phoenix, everything will not bring the ballot on Sunday. Oh.
Now we can buy ticket and go for it now.
So
Yeah,
so so
Mr. Doe, I know the chat editor, but everything is in order. The way the lady did it, I really love it because they have the committee set up. They broke it down into days. So each group is responsible for this setting day. Each group is
Yeah.
responsible for this setting day. So that's how they broke it down.
you got other
Yeah.
women or women coming from other state to help.
We got all that with me. We not take nobody from out of state to help. We got all that with me.
You got
No, we
security too.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah. We,
No,
we,
no,
we
not
talking.
not
no,
not not not
Mr.
security. What I meant, when we went to Missouri,
Mm-hmm.
they had the guys in the hall. But chair started program, the guys they got the walkie-talkie, they put it in coin for the other one, bring the food, all the other thing you got in play.
No, what we got in place? We got
Um,
transportation committee.
We got the girls that will be serving in the hall. We got them too as well.
Oh
let
wow.
me let me speak on a woman coming from out of state.
Yeah, Madam President, go ahead.
Yeah, we Mr. Print Double Show tonight. Yeah, I've been reaching out to our ladies out of state. I spoke with our Mayweather chairlady, which is
Cheerleading.
Madam Mami Flan. The women are ready to from out of state.
When the cheerleader come in, the cheerleader, the national chair, because those days, let me tell you, what made
Mami,
Phoenix, let me tell you now
Mami,
about Phoenix. I'll give you a change.
okay,
When those days, the Phoenix time, we will see Elizabeth Chipo, national cheerleader on ground with the local people.
it will.
So
She'll
will
be here.
Madam Eto Kwe J be on the ground?
Yeah, she said
Yes.
she'll be here Tuesday.
I wish she don't fly in time here on Saturday morning.
No,
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 not
no, no.
Saturday. They
No.
won't
She'll
be
be
here
on
Tuesday.
Tuesday. She even get a
She'll be here
cow.
on Tuesday.
And
She
then
She
get
and
a
get
then
a
cow
and
for
then
you,
cow.
and
not
then
the
and then
end.
and then we see Madam Soba here on Sunday morning down for the election.
No way.
It can't.
No
It can't
way.
Mr.
happen.
Double,
My
Mr.
driver.
Double, the cow for the convention. It was killed by the chairlady.
But
The
the chair they can
chairlady,
kill the cow because I kill the cow. I come in Saturday morning.
the
No.
national chairlady will be here Tuesday. The Mayweather chairlady will be here Thursday evening. Madam Soba will be here Thursday night.
Madam
Our
Soba
women.
thought, Madam Soba I can't down Saturday morning.
No,
No way.
You know how
They
Madame
should just put everything
Madame
on the
Soba
flat,
when
the
she
flat
into
today.
something, Madame Soba when she into
I
something,
trust her.
she
She'll
into
not
it.
be here. She'll not be here Sunday.
Yeah.
So the
I
cow
trust her.
was killed by the national cheerleader.
Yes.
The
You
cow
got a cow
killed.
already?
The
We
cow will be killed
on
Wednesday.
the
Just
7th.
start yelling with it because when the cow here, it will run away. Cow blue or blow.
So motor secret. Okay, the cow will be killed
Yeah,
on
the cow
Wednesday.
run
On
away.
Wednesday, we'll kill the cow on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Double, we got most of the food. We didn't post everything, but we got most of the food. But we're hoping Monday, Tuesday, we're done with all the shopping.
I saw you're buying rest too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I you go buy plenty bag already that with chicken and birds to be eating those kind of thing.
But you know how people now neglect rest.
You
When they
gotta
started for
eat.
who are no
No,
red there.
Mr. Double, let me tell you something. The program here is not only Crown people food. We got friends. We coming with Tobogi. We coming with GB. We
Some of us
live
now
in
a
a
certain hour we eat salad, green leaves.
we'll eat green
Amen.
leaf, but when you want,
You will have salad,
In the
green leaf.
night, the
we
But you
dinner,
having
know
salad.
that people coming from out of
you
state.
eat salad.
Mm-hmm.
We
So
having
So
salad, but
the cow are being paid for will be slaughtered next week.
yeah,
Yes.
Wednesday.
Food,
Wednesday.
rice, and the people cooking, everybody in the standby ready to move.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
You got a CP
And
where you'll be doing the cooking or they're cooking from homes.
We're cooking from home, but we're doing a group because
group
the national cheerleader will be with the convention chair.
Huh?
Yeah. The group.
Convention chair, we get something inside our home. We can't see the paper. And then when we can't see the paper, we'll operate. Don't worry, the thing will be settled down.
You find
Don't worry. We
Go.
got a paper
Bring.
call.
Bring.
And those group too, they got
Come
it.
on, show you. You must start calling me Uncle Pring.
They
Beginning
get
to
Uncle
they
Bring.
get
go.
But you all, you my uncle. You can't change the
you
fact
are
that
I'm
you
the
uncle.
my
host,
uncle.
Pring Double.
You my brother, so you can't change the fact
Pring
that you are my
Double.
brother.
I know
Uncle Prince.
Uncle Pring. Point you
Okay,
look
then
at me
I
with
call
that.
you
No,
Uncle
no,
Prince.
no,
If I call you
no,
Uncle Prince,
no,
if I
no.
call you Prince, the one they show you continue. Don't say.
So go ahead. The cheerleader, the national cheerleader will be to your house.
Yeah.
Yes.
The cow head will be cooked to your house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Biarra. And you guys are all set.
and the
Now what you're
Yes.
saying, crispy.
coordinator will be with
yeah.
the president, the
Madam,
host
my
president.
mother, Madam Soba, will be here with the president.
Hmm. I'll bring the cheerleader in
The
the border
Midwest
room.
cheerleader will be here.
I want the cheerleader to enter the border room that day will be your first day. The picture of the sound of the border room, where the pot boiling. Then I'll bring all the Midwest cheerleader, then you'll come there and then the coordinator there so you can taste the borders room.
Oh yeah.
The room that been carrying the message all over the world. So
Yeah.
you got the cow paid for, you got water, pop there too.
We
Pop
got
there.
everything, anything,
And then the
but
That
food,
pop.
everything
we
set
got
up.
red cup and all.
You're
Everything.
expecting 1,500 people in the town, yo. You're able to feed
Yeah.
them for 3 days.
We have to
Yes,
feed them.
We
amen.
will. We will do that.
It
We
shouldn't
can
be
do it.
2007
Yeah,
Iowa. Where
No.
No.
some of us eating Subway in the park with burger now.
Now
No,
We
we will not
Prince,
have
promise
we
you,
are
we
that.
will not
ready.
eat
We are ready,
Subway.
man. The
We
ladies
will
are
not eat
ready.
it.
Everybody's
McDonald's
ready.
That's
price
why
went up,
Mr.
guys. We
Double,
will not
that's
want
why
you those.
Mr. Romeo already got a transportation team together. Because women not going to put one pan of food in the car and rush to the hall. As the food getting done, the people coming, they picking it up.
Hmm.
We want these people to tell our family to tell us that I Kentucky people, you start cooking. And that's what
Hmm.
we're going to do.
Abba Kwanya.
I say,
So on
and Prince,
Thursday, you're
oh,
doing anything Thursday?
Thursday, the whole of Thursday, we carry food from hostel to hostel. We sharing the
Yeah,
food.
people small packet and you're coming in town. Then Friday, what you tell of Friday? We're going to go to the hall to have breakfast because some people come Friday, people who will come Thursday in the morning they want to eat. Tell Steven to move from behind you.
But who
Not
told
Steven, that my
you? I
last
said
born.
Thursday. I said Thursday.
What
Whoever
is this,
comes,
Steven?
if you not get food, you must come to my house. Food will be available.
So we'll need your address and put it in the chat room.
Yeah.
Okay.
let me tell you.
So the address for
Like
your house will be
like
in
we
the
said
chat
the
room.
last time Thursday, and then by the in time yet Thursday, the cheerleader will give the address. Friday, we start from dinner and breakfast.
So what would the breakfast be?
The breakfast
The
will be to
hall.
the hall, the convention hall.
Lunch will be there too,
Lunch,
Yes.
everything will
and
be to the
supper.
hall.
Yes. Everything
And
will
then
be in the hall.
Saturday, y'all bring the food, lunch, breakfast in the hall, lunch.
Saturday is
Saturday, early in the morning by 8:30,
it
the
will
first
be like
food
a
it will
brunch.
be there. That
Breakfast into
lunchtime.
lunch.
Yeah, breakfast to breakfast.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring rest
Everything.
for breakfast here. I beg you.
We
When you have
promise
No.
you,
food,
we got everything on a cover.
The
Madam
breakfast,
Cover
crispy.
we're going
Soba
to
is right
give you
here.
Yes, sir.
yam.
Bring
We're going
rest.
to
We go
give
eat
you
rest
yam
8 o'clock in the morning.
plantain.
We sleeping in the hall.
No, y'all be
No.
eating like
They
cassava
they already in
gravy.
Papa already. You not even see the discussion. By the
No,
Yeah,
time
we
you
y'all
go,
get
they
eat
say
flour,
everything
everything.
over.
cassava gravy, fried
And you know.
plantain gravy. You know, we'll get your
Cornbread,
cellular food.
fish
Cornbread, rice
gravy,
bread, donut,
chicken
tea,
gravy.
ginger beer, everything will be there.
Then
Don't
you got
worry.
fruit for
And then
dessert.
Saturday for the real program that morning, you'll
Saturday
get
night,
breakfast there. You will bring lunch at 12 o'clock and you will
yeah.
bring supper for the people.
Then Saturday for the
Yes.
dinner.
Then Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
Sunday
The
election
will
same
time. They
be
thing
say
Sunday
election
continue.
will
polling
be
place open at 8 o'clock. What time you will
yeah,
Mister
start bringing
Prince.
people food?
Sunday will be variety of food because that whole day.
And
Hmm.
this Sunday, yeah, we want to make it special.
They will not bring Garaba there. Oh. They put
Most of
Bible, they're
No.
us
not putting it down there. Oh.
that are leading this thing, we from Ivory Coast. You
Hmm?
will see
Fly.
Deke, you will see Lekaye, because it
You
will
will
You
be
bring
see,
in
Kue,
a
Kue,
loco.
everything will be there. Kue,
Aloko.
everything.
You'll see that stuff on Sunday. Sunday mostly.
Madame Soba, tu connais a loco?
No, no, you must say that. Yeah, I would not
That
eat an
fried,
African prince. I would not
that
eat an
fried
African, so I
plantain.
don't know.
Get it with it, fried plantain.
Fry plenty. The
Oh,
red one.
okay.
Kitty with it, we
Yeah.
call it kitty with it.
I would not eat an African.
Fried
And mix
plantain
it.
with
You put a
fried
little
fish.
a you put a little a checker side with a little poisson
Yeah,
a
the
bless,
president say you
and you
get
get eat it.
everything there.
All the
Yeah.
fried fish you think about for
One thing
large chicken will be
I
there.
like about the committee prince, the way the president and the chair lady,
The
they
president
set up
involved.
the no, I mean the chapter president.
Yeah, the chapter
And
president.
yeah,
Let me
my
tell you why
daughter
the chapter
Mona,
president involved. You want
yeah,
me to tell
she
you?
involved also, and the chair lady, the way they set up,
They are all chewing, Madam
yeah, the way
Soba.
they over, the way they set up the committee,
The president got to work with the committee so we go say,
those are
yeah, the president did
responsible
well.
for
When the
Friday
president do
night.
something, Uriah show in time, that boy will fires up. You what?
We they share the women into group and pray that the more thing I like so like that one person will not over when they serve they say oh
Yeah.
I'm doing breakfast I'm doing lunch I'm doing dinner so the
No.
way they divide the women
That's
into
what they
group
call the blue
it will
brown
be
stick, the
okay.
K from
Yeah.
the
So that's how we
KY.
did it. So everybody know what they're supposed to do. When you
Yeah.
on breakfast, you on breakfast, you on dinner, you on dinner. Then
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, everybody will just come together and we just cook the food.
We
Sunday,
just
so
start feeding
Sunday
people.
we want to. I mean, see, Sunday morning you're bringing breakfast, then you're bringing lunch because
That
you know people
brunch
will be there. You will have people to be there with water, people in the garbage and those things.
will do
Yes.
everything,
Yeah.
my brother.
Everything is
Yeah,
ready. They're
but
ready
Prince,
to do
you
those
talk about the
things.
trash committee, the whole of Kentucky chapter is on that trash committee.
That,
I'm not
Yes.
there. I don't. Me and you are so now on it
Never.
No,
because
we
I did
on
will
it.
be in Zico.
All
Yeah,
the
the whole
men
of
will
Kentucky
help.
chapter is on the cleanup committee.
the only
All the
clean
The
the
men
whole
will
committee.
help. Make
chapter.
sure the water transfer the water from the
Our
river.
our girls
Me,
then
Everything.
will be
Eric
passing the
Joey,
water around.
and Uriah will be in Zico Boro that day.
Yeah, so I know the women
Okay.
talk about the food. So Prince, let me break down some of the thing on the Friday
On
program so
Friday.
people can know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some of the things that we got confirmed already. The Judah, the entertainment part, we got the Judah gospel artists. They are confirmed. They will be performing on Friday.
The
Anthony
We
Judah
con
Benson
gospel
cook.
artist.
yeah.
Cover Bala says she coming for too.
Yeah,
Thank you,
You're
it's
welcome,
headed
Mama.
by
Cover.
Jefferson Solo.
Oh, she will
Then
start to the president.
yeah, then Balu Premier will perform. It's confirmed. Jesse Roland will perform. It's confirmed.
How about Pai
And
Lona?
we try to get him, but it's very
Yeah, man, that's
difficult.
a
It's very
good voice
Pailona.
over there, man. What you got?
yeah,
You got a voice on
Bailelu.
Paris.
yeah,
Eh?
yeah. How to get? We tried, but we were not successful. We didn't get him.
Well, you
You
pass part
know.
two.
So we have our ladies from Iowa too. It's confirmed they are going to
How about
perform.
Marie Yambo or Yanimo?
Marie, yeah, Marie says she's not traveling, you know. So we reach out to her. She's not traveling. So on the performance part, those are I think you saw the flyer, you know,
You're bringing our
and
own artists.
Yeah.
yes, it's all
You're not
Grenadians.
bringing Yakuba then
All
to sing dance for us.
no, no, no. So
No,
that's
Yakuba.
confirmed, you know. And then on I seen Friday because Friday consists of so many, you know, segments. On I seen Friday, the first segment, we have Mato Kana and Tamon Cullen. They're going to do the sit down and give her the history of Granger Association. Interactive thing. It's going to be a
Hmm.
1 hour process, 1 hour
Hmm.
discussion. So we have Mato Kana and we have Tamon Cullen. It's confirmed that both of them agree. We talked to them. Those are the people that agree to come. We reached out to so many people, but those two agree to take
Those are
that
the people that
tax
will be
on.
there.
Ye- Yeah, those are the people that will give her the historic 60th of Grand Jury Association on Friday,
Yeah.
that 8 o'clock hour. So
Hmm.
that why that will keep telling people that this Friday night is not like the usual convention meet and greet. There are activities lined up through the night. So we've been encouraging people to come on Friday. So that is confirmed. You know,
Yeah, the
and
cow
then
on the national chair lady, Madam Hector
yeah,
Koti J.
yeah.
Slaughter of cow, a black and white cow.
so
Thank you,
so
Madam
you
Chair
know,
lady.
thank you, man. Chair. So that's it. That's some of the activities. And then the 9 o'clock hour will be the debate. You know, which is one
I
hour
think we'll
forty
only do
five
the
minutes.
presidential debate. I don't think we'll do the vice president debate.
Yeah, all depends on the election commission
The
what they
election
want to
Election
do.
commission, yeah.
But
Commission,
We don't want
they
to do
his
plenty
cancel
debates
for
out there
that
because we
his
time.
don't have
time
time.
slot,
Is it
Mr.
on a
Double.
Friday? The Friday?
Yeah. His time slot is from 9 o'clock to 10:45. That's the time slot for the debate.
Yeah, 1 hour 45 minutes.
Yeah. Then
Yeah, he
after
can play. He
that,
can play right there.
would be the entertainment, which all the artists will perform, and then we'll have other things. But through that night, before it will be planned that people will perform, and then people will come and speak to all people perform and come and speak to us just like that.
Yeah.
The night gonna go, and also the t-shirts. The t-shirts are ready. The VP was supposed to be on here, but I think he's busy. But the t-shirts are ready.
The teacher will
Quality
be
t-shirt.
the,
You
the
can order
teacher will be in
yours.
Kentucky tomorrow.
You know,
Hmm.
and I know the last time we were on here, we talked about black, but the Grenadians spoke out, and we heard our voice, and we went to our committee and meet up with people,
Mini.
and we agreed that we're wearing the t-shirt, but you can wear whatever bottom you want to wear to
But the
come.
t-shirt color stays are
The
black.
t-shirt color stays
Yes.
black and gold, but you
Black
can
and
wear
gold.
whatever bottom you want to
And
wear with the t-shirt.
and
It's up to
and
you.
also Romeo, we want to encourage everybody who will enter that hall Friday night to be in that gold and black t-shirt.
Yeah, to
And the
please buy the
t-shirt
t-shirt.
Yeah, the
about
t-shirt we're gonna
31
be like
question.
that t-shirt or on Romeo. We go even spend 25 $30. Don't mind.
And and people
Oh,
already
you
start
like my
purchasing the
t-shirt, Mr.
t-shirt right
Double?
now.
You wear that
Yeah.
girl black
We have
over.
about 31 people that bought a t-shirt right now because I was looking in the chat room. So we just want to
1,200 out of the 31 people.
so, so
Out of the
so
eh?
Prince,
1,200 people, only 31 people
Prince,
bought the t-shirts.
Mr. Double,
No,
Yes.
people are still purchasing their
People
t-shirt.
purchasing
Not
the
just, yeah,
t-shirt.
people
people
are
are
still
Yes.
still
buying the
sending their
t-shirt.
money and they're still
Yes.
buying it.
Um,
The people that are
So,
already, they
Mr.
just
Double,
want to
let me
get their
speak on
size.
the black. Yeah, this is the 50th anniversary of Granger Association. A golden jubilee color is always black and gold. You know, so and we know our color. If this was a different convention, the
yeah.
t-shirt was going to be
We will be
green,
wearing a
Great.
black
white.
t-shirt for
Yeah, yeah,
our
yeah.
our
But the
our our,
golden
our
jubilee that we're
heroes, the
celebrating,
founding
the
fathers who
yeah,
passed.
the golden jubilee we're celebrating is black and gold. So that's why you see this year we have black and gold. It was deliberate. It's not
Somebody
something
said
that
we
we
should
just
bring
go
T
through it.
Man Williams, our own man from
You know,
Incan Town here, but T Man is in Liberia. I saw him in the video today where he was
you know,
on a
Yeah.
video.
yeah,
When he comes that time, I think they can contact him to come and sing. He's our own wise own brother.
yeah. So that's why I want to speak on that the
So the
Saturday
T-shirt will still
program.
be the gold. They still be the gold and the
Yeah, going black and gold.
The t-shirt don't change, but the
But then the
bottom you
bottom, you
can
can
wear
wear any bottom you
anything.
want to wear. You want to wear green bottom with your t-shirt, it's up to you. Then the next thing I
And
want to
when
speak on
you,
again is the
Mister,
security. The
Is that
security.
a t-shirt color also?
Romeo,
Yeah. Yeah.
1 second. And pray, we want to
And that
encourage
a t-shirt color,
every
Madam Soba?
member. Yes, at the teacher color. Every member who will enter that hall Friday, they should wear this t-shirt.
please.
Please, we are appealing to all our
I put
Grandidians.
buy my t-shirt and tie on my head.
It's fine with you, but we want for
Mm,
everybody to wear that t-shirt. We're appealing to
to buy it.
everybody.
Even
Yeah.
if you wear
Everybody.
dress, you can buy the t-shirt and put on top of your dress. No
Everybody want
problem.
for everybody to honor this
So
this
you
our
can wear it with your
the
black t-shirt and your
Grandidian.
white pants.
Yes, fine.
Just
Yeah.
like
So
And
that.
that's
then
what I want to
bottom.
say.
And then
Go ahead,
and then
But don't wear
bottom.
that
Mr.
kind of
Romeo.
tech trousers at
So
all.
Yeah, I want to say
so
something to everybody that in Louisville. Please, tomorrow, it's good for you to just get your t-shirt. The vice president will be here with the t-shirt tomorrow. So
Okay.
you get your t-shirt. You don't have to go to the program and go in bathroom and change all that stuff. You just get your t-shirt and get ready. You dress before you get to that Friday program. So Mr. Isaac Nyanawe will be in the state of Kentucky
In the
tomorrow by
building.
God grace.
Okay.
okay, yeah, thank you, Madam President. So Mr. Dover,
Go ahead.
the t-shirt, the reason why we're trying to push this t-shirt is for all our benefit, Granite Association.
Yeah.
We have 200 t-shirts, so we are praying and asking all of us to buy this t-shirt. If we sell that 200 t-shirt, Grand is going to make, you know, uh, like I'll not call the amount, but if we sell that 200 t-shirt, Grand will come to the point where it make a whole lot of profit to benefit
That
the
will make
organization.
100,000 from the
And
program.
so please, we are casting all Grandians to please buy the t-shirt. This is not forced. This is for you to support the organization. The security, we have concluded arrangement with the security. We have 6 hours on Saturday. The security will be around for 6 hours on Saturday. Then on Sunday they'll be around for 4 hours on Sunday. So yeah, and all of these things that I'm speaking on now, is something that is really really important to this convention. We have 3 days in our hall, and we know how Grandians are very respectful. We know that. But just in case a little thing happen, and when they kick us out of that hall, we lose everything that we have invested into this convention. So we want to ask all Grandians. We come here, we come to celebrate, the 50th anniversary of our organization. We also coming to elect the next leader of this organization. So please, you let come and have fun and make sure we put our next leadership in place in a peaceful manner. And we know that everything is going to be okay. But just in case that somebody from outside who is not a Grandian or anything from outside that will come to this to interfere in our program, we're going to have security there, that will make that to not happen. So that's it, Madam President. If you have anything you can say, I will stop for now. I got a lot of things I want to say about stuff right now, and just so you guys can chime in, and then we'll go around, Mr. Dover.
What I gotta say is to my women out of state. If I don't reach out to you, forgive me. This is for everybody, and not for one person. I will continue to make phone call. The other put together and make this work. Everything we're doing today is not for individual, it's for Grand Judah County. So we're waiting for everybody. We're inviting everybody in the state so we all can have fun with peace and love in the state of Kentucky. We make sure everything go right with you. The same way when we come out of state, you make sure your feet off. We eat good, we have fun, then we return back safely in our state. We wish the same. The driver, God should be your strength, be your driver, your direction to come to Kentucky. We are brothers and sisters. Everything we're doing today, if I heard, you heard. Nobody will say, oh, because me and Mona not on the same thing, she's sick there, I don't care. No. We love one another. It's just when election coming, it's a disagreement in it, but we welcome everybody in the state of Kentucky. Mother
Yeah,
Soba, I will always love you. Like I told you the last time, that do upper. I love everything about you, Comfort Soba. I will not lie.
thank you, thank you, thank you. And so, and pray. So I on to my annual lady, the president, to all the women, as she said, if she reach out to you, you part of the convention. When you come, you don't gotta be on the cooking committee. When the food in the hall, get her and do something. Oh, Madam President, Madam Chair Lady, what you want for me to do? You let all work together. You let all help. You can say, oh, because Munai called me, or I'm from Kentucky, or I'm part of the convention committee, then I will just fold my hand. We got a lot of things. We don't want when the women carrying the food and Munana in the hall, then you say, sit it down, help. Oh, Madam Chair Lady, Amanasoba, what you want from you? Let's serve the people. Let's give the people food. The convention, more people come here. Let's serve the people. Not about you for the party, you not for the party. No.
Nope.
You let's serve everybody equally.
Yes.
Don't pass by the person here. You say, oh, because me and the person not for the same camp. No, no, no. It's not
Yeah.
about camp. We all the people need to be served. The people need to be served. We got a lot of food. So I beg you, the women that come in, please join us so we can all work together. So we can all serve our family. So as the president said, you let's work together. We are
Thank you,
family. The
ma'am.
election will finish. I don't want to see you there. I will bend my head down. I beg you. You let do it together. You let be say respect one another. So that's what I have to say to the lady. And again, thank you to the host chapter for job well done. They've been calling me. They myself being on the phone and things are in play. The preparation. I get your thumbs up, Muna.
Thank you,
And
ma'am.
the convention chair, my own dollar. The co-chair, here myself been working together. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to say thank you on this line. Thank you to everybody. You let's do it together to the end. You let's feed our people next weekend. Thank you.
Mr. Dog can hear you.
Y'all will see the convoy on Wednesday that going to that house.
We're not hearing you, Prince.
He said he's there.
Yeah, he's muted. So,
It's on
like
ground.
I said, huh?
Yeah, go ahead, Romeo.
Yeah, like I said, like I mean, you already made that point. And to all Grangidians, this is not about one. This is
You
apolitical.
hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're hearing
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're hearing you now.
Carolina, go ahead.
So, like I say, I'm going to say the same thing what my president said. I just want to tell the Granjide people in Kentucky that all the Granjide people, their safety come first. We want to say when they come, they will be well secure. We are here for their safety. And I want to talk to everybody, every woman from Indiana, Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee. We are all one. When you get to Louisville, Kentucky, you must reach out to every one of us who are here to give everybody a job. We're not saying, oh, we got everything done. We're not saying it. Oh, because we're not going to come here and say, oh, they say they get it done, so we don't want to help them. That's not what we are saying here. We need everybody help. Everybody.
Yeah.
We need your help. So if you get to Kentucky, reach out to me, reach out to the president, the co-chair. We are here to give everybody, if they want to work, we are here to get your job. And I want to say thank you to Ente Muna, my president. Every day she called me. I never think you're not called to the poor thing, Ente Muna. I want to say thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
having that confidence in you that I will do it. Because every day go to meeting when they say
There's something going on with her side over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just be quiet.
yeah. So I mean, thank you, Mr. Double. Are we closing now?
No.
Got one more round to go.
Yeah, so like I said, I was just saying, I'm appealing to all Grandians. We are coming here to celebrate Grandian Association. Let forget about, this is my side, this other side is my side. The bigger picture here is Grandian Association. And if you look at Grandian Association, this year's celebration is kind of different because it's the 50th anniversary of this organization. You know, I know a lot of us sometimes we just overlook it, we forget, but it's important because 50 years of being in existence, it's not small thing, you know. And the organization has gone through many phases, and we're here today. The people before us preserved this organization, and we are here celebrating this milestone. So we also are obligated to preserve this organization for the next generation. And the only way we can do that is to create an environment, that is peaceful, to create an environment that we can tolerate one another, to create an environment that, yes, I can disagree with you without you being offended, you know, create an environment where we compete on ideas, how to better this organization. That's what we can do. These are the things we can do that we can be able to preserve this organization for the next generation. So I'm just appealing to all Grandians. Let us work together. Let us put Grandian first. You know, in everything that we're doing, let's put Grandian first. Once we put this organization first, all the little things that come along will be able to withstand it. This convention is a milestone. This convention is something that we have to celebrate in respect of whatever side you are with. This convention, because it's our 50th anniversary, we have to come together and show that unity, that strength. So
Mm-hmm.
Nigerians, we are ready. Kentucky is ready. We are waiting on you guys. Please, you come. Let us celebrate this wonderful, wonderful organization. Our next leader will be elected here, and whoever wins, whatever is being done now, whatever is generated, whoever wins this election, this is what you're going to start with. So before I conclude, please buy the T-shirt. That we're going to start your administration if you win this election. So buy this T-shirt. It is important. I'll pause for now, Mr. Double.
Thank you. Thank you. I just like to show something here before we go here. Let me, Madam, let me mute you, okay? This noise coming from your end, small noise. Okay, this is the new thing now. Grand Jury Association got taking transaction to the next level. They got a contactless mobile transaction where you just lay your card on it, then ping ping, the $50 go rest in the organization account.
Yep.
So this is a new thing that just but we had this mark card before where we swap, but they brought it back. So you
Yeah.
just lay your card on it. Once your card get that chip, you lay it on it, the money goes right in there. And it will make the thing very easy and very the write your name on the paper, you go inside. You lay, your money goes in, you write your name, and you go in the place. So the money goes straight into Brian. I think they're trying to do it so it can be less contact with people holding money.
Yeah,
So that we can bring the
only
trouble.
cash.
That a lot of people grabbing money that it can bring trouble. It make people to keep some kind of like 10 out of 20 out in the back pocket and carry it go back and down. But now they're making it to be very easy. You get to your credit card, you just put it
Your credit card, your banker.
onto the phone, your money gone.
Hmm.
So we got a president waiting in the back. So let me give you another time so y'all can get do this because if y'all want another date next week we can do maybe 30 minutes just before the place
Yeah,
like
that would be
Wednesday
great.
or even Thursday or Wednesday. Then just give me last info now.
Yeah,
It
that would
won't
be
take that
great.
long for you to do.
That would be great, Mr. Double. Maybe
Last
around
info.
around
Just
Thursday.
remind me so we can see how we can put it on there.
I will definitely do.
Because the next week will be fourth. We will go straight up to Thursday. Then Friday we start.
Yeah.
Now because Friday we're gonna be doing show while people in the hall. We'll just be showing the thing now for everybody around the world to see what you guys are doing and the way we prepare and comport ourselves and behave. It will make us to have that hall for Friday, for Saturday, for Sunday.
Yeah.
And people say we're big, then we can get our dash for Monday. But if we behave ourselves, if we do not disturb the place for police to come, everybody keep their anger within themselves, and we discuss the issue. You give a friend chance, you put your hand on, you finish talking your own time. Then when the people are ready, they can let us stay in our house for that. We saw what happened in Iowa when we were trying to attack each other in there. People say, "What did the chairman call the police?" But I was standing right there. I watched the thing. I watched the video. Carla was speaking through one jack the microphone for him. They're trying to come to the man's face, so he got confused. People trying to attack him, and then boom, he called 911. If I was in that shoe, I was going to call 911. I see people coming to me, microphone. Once you're holding the microphone, your friend talking, and you want to jack it from him, those are primitive idea and primitive behavior. I'll feel that you want to attack me if you can do that. So when you don't agree with what I'm saying, you let me to end. They give you the microphone. You talk. Then we're gonna stay in the beat. That's a big place. The gym area big. We can stay in there. Nobody should carry the cup outside. Because I can remember to read Edith's program. The people stopped the music because people kept coming in the hall. You go in the hall with a pop with a red cup. Stay in the building. Oh, in the people parking lot when they start seeing empty bottle, then people they will tell to leave. So we have to behave like grown-ups and stay in the hall. When your friend talking, you let him to end, then you take the microphone. But when your friend talking, when you want to check the microphone, your friend will punch you or some kind of thing will happen inside our hall. We don't want all that stuff. So that's it. Let me start with the Rumi. I want him to be the last because he's gonna give us a lot of. I think he got a lot of stuff on there. But let me play the video here with let me show you the water and things that we saw today from the pleasure. I'm pleasure. Don't worry. I'm not gonna show the other. I will crap it.
Just see the t-shirt on my coach. You're telling you that you're from Grand Judah. Right, truck here. Kentucky people ready for you, my people. We can put some in the see. You see the car where got blinking down there at my car. The bossy foot, the trunk foot. 2 pallets. 24. And then remain we'll put it to the bossy. They will not have to come back. You open the door already? Okay. We not a lot of trouble. The person will come in, they can't see how we load anything, eh? What's that? If you pack it to the bag, you know what?
So that's it, man. Kentucky people are ready for you. I always say, man, I lived in Minnesota for Zulu. One time Zulu, our president was talking in Minnesota, Zulu said the guy, he forget what Munyu, he forget what Minnesota. So that's it, but that Minnesota thing keep popping up. Kentucky and Tennessee people are ready for you. And there's you bought 2 pallets. So 1 pallet is 48 cases in 1 pallet. So that 96 pallets, cartoon or sack your board, 96. So 96 and 40 in 1. So we're talking about 3,840 bottle of waters.
Uncle B, my dad saying hi.
Yeah,
What's
tell him
up?
I will look for him tomorrow.
Okay. What's
I will
up?
look. I will come there and look for him tomorrow and go straight to him down there. So I would like you to give your party now, so I can bring in bring in the president. We're going to start with Madam Suba. Then we'll go to the president, the national, the local president. Muna, when you want to go national, you wouldn't know, but you are local president. From there, then we'll go to the chair. Then we'll go to Crispy. We'll end it up. So Madam Kom Suba.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Dover. Thank you so much. Again, we want to encourage everybody to buy the t-shirt for Friday night. As the co-chairman just said, we just want to make it formal and unique. You know we are good people, intelligent. As Prince just said, we all need to work together. In fact, we have bartender. Nobody leaving from our house to go outside. If you get your thing in your little car, just keep it there. We don't want people all outside. Everybody must be indoor. And also to our powerful and beautiful crown women, next weekend, as I said, don't say, oh, I'm not part of the convention. When you see all holding the day, wake up and get it, but let all work together. You can say, oh, because I'm not from Kentucky. So I will not going to help who got the trash bear. When you see the trash, or when the people finish eating the trash all on the food, gather and help us and pick up the trash. It will not change your comfort somebody. We need to help my people. So I just want to appeal to everybody. Next weekend, let's work together. Again, thank you to the Kentucky chapter. And this coming in convention, the national administration not bringing police to arrest anybody for no reason. Let all of us just behave ourselves. People pay a lot of money for the convention. We're not going to sit down here for anybody to disturb to destroy the convention. So that's why the police is there to guide you and myself. Nobody, the national president of Kentucky chapter or the chairman or the chairlady, they're not bringing police to arrest anybody. So
Thank you.
I just want to make this clear.
Thank you.
Nobody. So again, thank you, Mr. Dover, for having us here tonight. Thank you to
Okay. Thank you.
everybody. You let work together. You let respect one another. You let be patient with one another. Thank you very much.
Okay, Madam President.
Thank you, me double. Thank
But
you
Madam
so much.
President, you see, Bobby won't bring it over to Benin here to you. Ask him how long you been in power.
I want to say this to everybody that will be in our building. Food is important. And somebody wake up and can't get food, then you say you joking. Oh, you're not on my team. You're not this team. Your place. Joke, we should joke the right way. Everything we're doing in our building, we are one. The food is for everybody. It's not for one person. So I want to take this time to say you're welcome in the state of Kentucky, Bluegrass State. We're here to welcome everybody. You please, you feel free. You make phone call, your contact when you get in town, contact us. Like we say, when you're in your hotel, the chance is not giving the person that bring you to pick up you. Just let me know. We'll send somebody to pick you up. We want everybody to be on time and enjoy the event. I want to say thank you to my team. I appreciate my Kentucky people. Thank you, Mr. Double. We'll see you again on this line.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Madam Joey, you tell your uncle
So,
with me behind you, man.
well, I want to say thank you to everybody. We are here. We are ready for each and every one of y'all. Kentucky, the Bluegrass State is ready for everybody. Like Mother Comfort Soba said, we are not here, or either point is not here to arrest anybody. So please, guys, I'm begging you. Your come, your safety is more important to us. If any grandchildren go to jail, that ought to all go to jail. So we want to say this time to tell everyone that we are ready. Your Mokan, we're here. So thank you, Mr. Double. Is that man? Uncle Yonku Pre. So
No,
thank you,
on
Mr.
the
Double.
show. I mean on the show.
Oh.
It's on the show.
So what a difference.
So thank you to
uh,
my co-chair. Every time I call this man, he's ready. He's on time. He always reminding me, this is my first time
Oh,
doing
wait.
this, guys. So y'all bear with me. So That's it.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Co-Chair. Thank you, Mother Soba, for calling us. The home is on our back. Y'all getting one ready? Yeah, we're getting one ready. When she said you're putting one, we said no. But Mother Soba, I just want to say thank you.
Start calling the woman on the show.
Hey, God.
That mom me. I got a problem with it. I owe my faking low praise.
Go
So
ahead,
thank you so
Mr.
much,
Romeo.
Mother Soba, for your help and everything.
You're welcome, Mama.
Yeah,
I'm here to do
yeah.
it.
Thanks, Mr. Double. I just want to say thank to everybody. When you work together and people coordinate things, it make it a lot easier. But I just want to let everybody know. I mean, we are ready. The committee has been set up. We have transportation committee. So if you stranded, you can you can call one of those committee, one of those members of the committee that will come and pick you up. And also the food, the minute give me some kind of late thing, the minute just put it away. They say when they come and pick up the food, they gonna put some more thing on the side let to go so that they can be energized. So I just say no. But anyway, Mr. Double, thank you so much. Thank you so
Amen,
much
praise.
for having us. We are here. We are ready. The Friday night program, like I said, I'm stressing on this because if you want to be a part of this program, please come on time. We trying to start on time. We want to start at 8 o'clock, in our hall on Friday because the 8 o'clock period will be the 8 o'clock slot has been given to our former president. The 9 o'clock to 10:45 is for the election commission, and then the rest of the time will be for the entertainment. So please, if you are planning to be a part of that Friday night program, please come on time. And also, please, let's buy these t-shirts. It's Grand Jide Funds. So let's help to support the organization and buy these t-shirts. That's the t-shirts, the only thing that we are selling at this convention. We don't have lappers. So the t-shirt is what we want to generate the
You're not
money
selling
for all the
votes.
things we're doing. So
No go, no come.
You're not selling
no,
votes.
You want a
no,
car
not
here?
selling votes.
Prince.
So the
No, I say
t-shirt is what we're
votes. Not
selling.
say
You
cow
go
votes.
ahead.
No, we're not selling votes.
You're
So
not
the
selling
t-shirt, what is
votes.
selling? And also,
Oh
I
Say
want to
that
say
no.
for one
I
vote.
want to say a big thank to the
No,
national
no, no, no.
administration. They have been very, very cooperative. I mean, when we call them, they are ready. When we want cash, they are ready to dispose the cash. So we want to say thank you so much for coordinating everything. Friday night program again, please. There will be a program on Friday night. It's not our regular meet and greet. We're having three sections on Friday. The historic,
Thank you.
the debate, and the entertainment. So please be a part of that Friday night program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please buy a t-shirt. T-shirt.
Please
Please
buy
buy
a
a
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
Please buy a t-shirt. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. And that's it. Romeo,
Thank
we'll
you,
talk. We'll
Prince.
talk in the morning.
Thank
All right.
you.
So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Another hour coming up with the president of the Grand Unit Association, Madam Edith Tanginon Poa. She's backstage. I'm going to just play her music from there. Then we're going to go there. And Madam Poa is going to tell us tonight why she thinks Grand Units should give her second term. So pay attention. Stay put. Listen to the president. Come out here and listen to the president of the people, Republic of Republic. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Madame Ida Poir's music.
My president, I say, you know it. Again, they want to. What the gang must have way up. The gang must have way. The gang must have way. The gang must have way. Don't know. You want young lady. Siga. Out. And young labor. National Jelly. It's a quick J. I am on the road. I don't know what you're going to get. No, I'm not now. You don't know where you are. I'm the man in the canal. What the man did you to people in the man? I am never. Because I know I was. I know I won't be.
We're going to be playing the music as we go on. 5 minutes, we'll stop it up. We'll play the music until we can get out of here tonight. The president will be here. The president is here already. I saw her. She's backstage. Let me bring the president. Bobby Tori asking for how long Muna been of it. Muna been telling us that she tired. When we say Muna, please stay 1 year. Then we've been that how we've been doing it. When she comes to us like that, when she comes to the body. So now this going meeting Muna say I'm tired. Everybody, I'm tired. Then right after the convention, election commission will be appointed, and there will be election. So who knows? Maybe y'all will see me on the ballot. I don't know. I mean, you said Jenny Rowell did it after he came served, then later on, then he came by again. Then we saw Donald Trump doing the same thing. So I mean, I could be on the ballot, man. I would tell Trinidad to be on the ballot in Iowa over there. Then I'm here on this side. Then from there, then we check the whole thing, man. We're gonna check it. The Abidjan boys gonna take it. Abidjan Bobby now is the president for those guys in Minneapolis. Madam President. Madam President, you mute yourself. Unmute yourself, Madam President. Unmute yourself.
Hello?
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. How you doing, Madam President?
I'm fine, thank you.
We went 5-10 minutes into your time, but I know you understand that.
That's
because
okay. I'm here all night tonight.
Yeah, these people were giving us important information about this whole convention. They were calling for calm and giving us, passing out information. So if you're watching us tonight from all over the place, we share the show here and invite other people to come and listen to the president of the Grand United Association, President Edith Tanyon Poa. She's here tonight. She told me, she promised me prayer I will speak around tonight. Don't worry. I don't know which kind of the section she will speak tonight, but she will speak something that we're all going to pay attention to and listen to her tonight. Madam President of the Crown people, the Crown folks, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you talking like under the weather?
Yes, I am.
Well, you got 1 week. I'm going to tell the weather to leave you.
1 more week, right?
1 more week, 1 more week. The president who does not live. Madam President, do you listen? Do you listen now?
Of course.
Okay.
What you talking about? Depends on what you got to say.
President, don't listen. Madam President, are you prepared for this upcoming convention?
Yes.
You are coming over here with your
executive and the rest of the chapter leadership. We are fully prepared for this upcoming 2025 convention.
How prepared from 1 to 5? From 1 to 5, 5 being the highest.
I would say 4.
4. You're not giving it 5.
Not now. There's always room for improvement.
So when you're going to give it 5? On Friday? When you come in the hall and see your people?
When I hit Kentucky.
When you hit KY.
Mm-hmm.
So when you coming? When Air Force One touching base?
No, why you want to hijack me?
We're not going to hijack you. We are peaceful people here. Donald Trump came here. He moved around here freely.
Well, I'll be there on Thursday.
Oh, I thought you were going to come on Saturday.
Saturday.
How's your campaign going?
The campaign is going well. And my voice, I really don't feel good.
Just get a bottle of water around you there, Madam President. We can hear you. Your voice is okay right now for now.
I'm happy. I did something, Prince.
We're hearing you.
But I can't see you.
Don't worry. Don't worry about seeing me. The people seeing you. That's the best part of it.
Oh my God. It's going
Just don't touch anything on your phone, Madam President. We're seeing you.
Why? I can't see it. Hold on. It's a touch screen, so I may have touched something.
Madam President, we can see you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, we are seeing you. You are live. If you're monitoring it over there, you see here, we're seeing you. Yeah. Right, look.
Right here.
You're on the thing.
Go ahead.
Or you want to log back and come back in?
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
Go ahead and do it. The president log out and come back in. See, she's not seeing me.
No way! Ggaa Association in America. Musa Edeyo, Abese Kanwa Wema, Subosi, and Yapati. National President, Irepo, Anawo, Wokawa Luna Swaja. Newo Subayo. Oye, yo ble kanya blaga. Kanjira asosia griba. Abu bewe na de nyubi we au de nyazara. Kanwa dablo yo. Iba nyamre di we. So brable. Manje awon bri anja na ajedi ya. Rese Fabia, National Secretary. Manje de o. Awa dablo yo. Au na nyubi we.
You ain't the music, Madam President?
What are they? Don't see them. Yes,
Yeah, you ain't the music?
I get you. Careful, don't come no.
You understand what it means?
I said, you know what?
Madam President, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
We are seeing you now. You're loud and clear.
Okay, and I can see you too.
Okay. So how's your campaign going? Your campaign getting you tired, passing over, speaking to people, voices going down?
I know it's a lot of work. Campaign, and then dealing with the administration plus personal stuff. But hey, we are in it and we'll do our best.
Okay. Talk to your people. Talk to your people, Madam President.
Well, good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, I know by now I'm Edith Taino, your Homo 7 National President, GGAA. Please excuse my voice. All right. Lack of sleep. Couple of few things is like I'm under the weather and everything. So just, bear with me, headaches due to lack of sleep and everything. So if I don't sound right, please bear with me. But I'm here tonight to speak to my people regarding like any issue you want us to discuss. Just feel free to be respectful. But before I can have friends to come on to ask me questions, I just want to express a concern that I always have in this community. And a lot of people, we talk about unity, we talk about peace, and I don't know how to say this over and over to our people. How many times? I said we have had our share of fight long time ago, and then even up to 2023, we went through it, and now the union is coming together. People are giving us the respect that we have. And you know that in the community, and we ourselves, we are proud of the work we have done so far. You can feel the momentum going into the 2025 convention. People are gearing up, but the noise in the community. I am speaking to you, and if anyone that in the community, you will pretty much know that the name Edith Poor has been disrespected over and over. But for me, I have a reason to live. And the reason is one of the things that I live for in this life is to do what I'm doing, to be able to provide the needed services for my people and people in need. So when I come to you to say, please, family, let's tone it down in the community. Know where you can go. And the people are going to tell you, say, oh, yeah, you are certificated for being aggressive against your own people, for being disrespectful, for insulting. I'm talking to you because what haven't been said about me before? They imagine other people. This election by next Sunday, it will be over. But there are certain things you will say to people, there are certain things you will do that people will feel bad about. Okay? So I come to you again. For those of you who don't want to understand, it will say, oh yeah, Edith Poor, she's not for peace, she's not for this. But I'm telling you, if I wasn't for peace, then the whole community is upside down. But what good is it somebody insulting me, then I go and say, oh, okay, I'm going to go insult my sister, my brother, and everybody looking at us insulting each other. At the end of the day, we can come together to coexist, to provide the needed services for our people and ourselves. I beg you, my people. This election will come and go. There are friends, families, relatives that are saying things to each other, but then after the election, you expect to go back to the same level. It will be difficult. So I come to you to plead with you. I'm not telling you something that I don't do. People that insult me, go water, old school course. We are old school. All right? They say all kinds of stuff. I know some of my family, I will give an example. Some of my family will call me, oh, in fact, yesterday, they call me on, they're insulting. I said, don't even go there when you can't stand it. I said, don't go there. Let the people insult. If you can stop it, you try to engage the person to stop, but don't go and join anybody to go and you start insulting each other. Anybody that do that is not, in the name of eating poor or supporting eating poor. My supporters, team put members, we had meetings back to back, few days. As even today, before I even, got on the show, talking to my people. My poor, I beg you. Y'all don't go on any life. Y'all don't insult anybody. Y'all please don't do that. When you're campaigning and you're saying stuff, and whatever the situation is, the person, if they don't support your candidate or they support your candidate, today they may not support your candidate. Today I may not be on the same camp. Tomorrow I will be on the same. After the next election, you're on the same team. There are a lot of people on my team right now. They never used to stand in need, eat the poor, but they are supporting me today. It's not because I went and started insulting them, but every time I saw, these people, those that insulted me in the past, I give them love. I treat them with love. So I beg you, my people, this community is going down. Just stop it. Just stop. Just stop. Our people back home, they need us. Our people, and the sad thing is, the people are watching. When we take any step here, they look at it. Then when you leave from here, you want to lead by example. You want people to respect you. When the people can see your day-to-day activities. This is not what Facebook was meant for. I beg you. I beg you. I take God to beg you. Just stop the insulting of each other. Just stop, being aggressive. Like I said, sometimes I just feel so bad, when people are there for me. You want to insult, that's fine. Because I will not come to you to insult you because you're coming after me and saying those things. I will not do that. But everybody not built for that. So I beg every one of you people, if you are connected to anyone who feels hurt, who feel like they should go on Facebook to talk and there's something, please talk to that person. And anyone who loves you and want to watch you insulting someone or you're going at each other, especially in public space, I don't know what kind of love is that. So Prince, let's come on and be able to start the show. But I just want to talk to my people. Y'all got the platform, Prince. Y'all can talk. I know today the manager, he reached out to Gilman, their manager, for them to find a way to see what can be done in this community. For real.
What did you just say?
I said the manager team, poor manager, the management team, they reach out to the management team of Gill's Flu for them to find a way to stop what's going on in the community. It's not okay. It's troubling.
You mean the personal attacks?
Personal attack, insulting people. I'm not going to even go and talk about the words that was said in the community. But those things have to stop.
You're the president. I think when you call for calm, that's what I'm giving you the time to speak to your people. So you can do that too.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, when somebody come and say, look, you know what? This happened, I don't like this. Go and engage that person. Call them, your talk. It doesn't make you a weak person. It makes you better. It makes the person not even respect you. But to sit down whole day and then start to insult each other going at it. It's sad though. So Prince, as we go along, so now I will keep talking to my people.
Hey, me, your people, your supporters, or all grandchildren.
I am the mother of this dream. I'm the national president. I'm talking to everyone tonight in my capacity as national president. The one that insulted me, the one that insulted other people. I just say, it's not okay. Let's stop. Let me give you an example. Okay? Let me give you an example. Few days ago, several days ago, my brother Fred was supposed to come on the show. On your show. And I saw that he said, oh, Edie does not have peace in her DNA. And people were talking about it. So I said, let me go see what they're talking about. And when I went on the post, I saw people coming at Fred. I felt so bad. I called him. I said, Fred, my brother, I want to be proud of you. You came in the community when you were very, very young. You started this. I want to be proud of you. I said, you wrote that post against me. But I'm not faced by that post. I want to see my brother that I'll be proud of tomorrow. For you to come out and make these kind of and write stuff like that doesn't even look like me and people coming after you, I don't want you putting yourself out there in the community, because when you go among other people who are non-Grenadians, I want to be able to say, yes, my brother Fred. But when these things are happening, it becomes so embarrassing. You are a leader. And we talked. And I remember that day, my brother himself, he said, yes, Edie. You know, and he said, Edie, it got to be someone, special for you to call me. Someone like you. And we had a nice conversation. My mother was there. We talked. And it was so good. I didn't look at it and say, oh, yes, Fred said this about me. He wrote this, so people are going after him. So this, it's good for him. And in fact, the people should continue. Rather, I said, this man and myself from the same house. If something is not going well with him, I need to call him. And I did. Because when we put each other down, it's not going to help. It's not. It's not.
And you think You think these messages breaking our community apart? These personal attacks?
What you think, and Prince? You have families going at each other. And I know for a fact there are some people that there are some people when they say go, they do not mean go. They speak from opposite tone. They speak from opposite tone. They don't mean go. They just sit back and watch you drown yourself with negative stuff. This community. Why when someone will sit down and say, yeah, go ahead and insult? And you think people that would make it better? How's about you being the one to call, for example, like what I did, I called my brother Fred. After I saw the writing, I called him, I said, hey, we talked. If somebody did something to you, why you can call? We all are not perfect in this community. Look what happened recently. Okay. I got it. And I can't tell you something that I can't do. Several days ago, I'm not talking about recently. I'm not talking about the issue that happened with Mana Ubate. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about several days when Fred wrote that post and said, I don't have peace in my DNA. I called Fred. And I remember my mom even threw in a joke. When she found out she came to me, she came to visit, and Fred and myself were talking, and she said, oh, let me talk to my son. And she was joking how she went to Fred Mano campaign to vote for me in Texas, and Fred Mano said, put my son in the race, and they started laughing. You know, these are things we want to look at. So if somebody came to say, okay, I'm doing this, I'm saying this, and you're not happy with it, you'll be able to reach out. That person will even respect you even more. They will feel that ain't no, they're owing you something. They will feel that guilt. You know how many people people insulted me, and when I see them, I love them. Those people, when you got show the amount of people that supporting me now that used to go against me, it's all because I treat people with love. What could I say? We call Mana Yubote our leader in the community. Then everybody, oh yeah, they're insulting her. Then Josephine Slew, she's then our vice presidential candidate. Then other people, oh yes, we will go at each other. At the end of the day, what could they gonna do? Then when we finish now, we say, oh yeah. It's not good.
President, I'm being quiet here. I'm listening to you. I want you to give to talk to your people. That's what I got to think. This string, I put it on solo so you can speak to your people. And since we got here, you've been talking to your people, been calling for calm. The calm from both sides, your people too, some of your supporters. When Josephine supporters come out and your own supporters come out, I mean, I don't want to call their names, but have you reached out to any of them to slow down the rhetoric?
Prince, I try to reach out to people. Okay? I try to reach out to people as much as possible. This is not about election. This election will come and go.
Mm-hmm.
But my relationship with Prince will never go away. He didn't ask for us to come from the same place. There were people that were leaders before me, and I will be leader before some people, which means other people will come later on. But why would we be after each other like this?
What do you feel? When you hear your grandchildrens, whichever side, they're calling other grandchildrens, they should go to their parents. They're not the father's side. They're not grandchildren because the mom is from grandchildren. What that make you to think? I say, as a female, who got your children also. How will you feel? How will you feel when you say those things to your kids?
And that's Prince individual differences. Okay? For me, you asking the wrong person. Because when I'm looking at people, I don't look at the color of their skin or where I know that connection. I help with according to what I know that need, whatever need they have. So when I'm doing stuff, that's why we gotta be very careful in this life to discriminate against people. My uncle used to be a lawyer in Liberia. He had a daughter that looked just like him, identical, built like her father, everything. There is no way you can see that man. But he built a boys' quarter behind his house. And he had children going because he used to like education, so he has and student living to the place going to LU. And one of the guys that were living there from he came from Nima. So in Bombing Hills, when he saw my cousin, he knew straight out that man's daughter. But he was a how you call it, CEO or general in the army. I mean during the war. They put all this stuff on them, they stopped. He said, "I'll bring her." That means he was so excited to see that girl. Somebody from Grangy there that he lived with, he knows her whole family. But he was able to call her because of what her father did. He did not help him because he's from Nima. He helped because he felt that he needed to go to school and go to LU. And during the war, after he established that was Mr. Giswood's daughter, he was able to start feeding her and giving her stuff. Like he said, "Oh, I will help." And that's how she was able to get out of that era, being a crown person and her family. So you never overlook anybody because you don't know tomorrow. The the person who might apart from Granger, they're 100%, you don't even know. For example, somebody who and you from the person from Sano and the person from Granger there, you don't know.
But with the Constitution that we talked about in Georgia, what it was not in there. We didn't even talk about, but we didn't put it in there. But we talked about it in there as grandchildrens. And no matter what your mom, once your mom is from Grand County, you can have your father can have a grand so you can contest to lead the union. So why you think you rise and other people sat on the show and tell the lady to go to Vartown? That's where her people. Why you think that they made the comments?
I can't control what they say, but what I can tell you, it is never good to discriminate. Because the person that you overlook tomorrow, you may need that person.
Okay, the DNA business in you, I don't know where it came from, but you said after that you guys your sat with the former president and you made a call to him or he made a call to you. Who placed a call?
Who former president? Oh,
Mr.
Fred?
Gwen. Yeah.
I
mean, no peace in either DNA.
I placed the call.
What's your take? What's your take? Do you have peace in?
I placed the call when I saw the comments that were coming at him.
Do you have peace in your DNA?
I'm a very peaceful person.
You're a peaceful person. So why you think the former president would say you don't have peace in your DNA?
I don't know.
I went to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 2015 for his inaugural program. You called me. You had a CP at your house. He had one at his house. When the food going low on it, to his house, his inauguration, you have food at your place, drinks at your place. Grandchildren were going there. You took your time off your job, bought food, drinks for your people to come on his inauguration. Why would he jump out after a minute for almost 10 years and said he didn't have peace in her DNA? So from that time to now, something changed.
But Prince, I can tell you, there's a saying, what in your hand, you can throw it down. But what's in your heart, you cannot get it out. All right? I saw my brother Fred a day or two ago on a Mr. Uriah's song. And after we had a nice conversation, after we talked, my brother went back, calling me Miss Peace. He started saying these things.
After you had that conversation, he was on social media.
Even to show how fruitful the conversation was, my brother even said, I'm not going on Prince. He went on your show. I didn't even know he was going on your show that
He
night.
called after that, he said,
Yes.
he canceled the show.
The conversation had nothing to do with him going on your show, but I heard him saying, Prince, I was supposed to come on your show, but because of Edie, the conversation with Edie Ma and Edie, whatever. So that was, I'm talking about maybe 1 or 2 days ago on Uriah's son's show. Fred cannot dispute the fact that I'm a very peaceful person. Okay? And this is why every time my environment is always calm. That's why
You think he said it because campaign time is campaign season and he just have to say it? That's why he said that?
I just said, what in your heart, you can't drop it.
So
What's
he
in your
had
hand?
these things in his heart for you all alone?
I tried. And when I saw him on Uriah's son show, then I felt maybe I don't think I can help my brother. It is
what did he say exactly on the show?
He was saying stuff
you
that
Miss
I'm not a
Peace?
peaceful person. I'm not.
After you reached out to him, when you
for
reached out to
somebody
him.
that you actually said all those things about, and people are coming after you, and the person call you and say, brother, please, I want to be proud of you. Don't put yourself out there. Because when you go to Liberia tomorrow or anywhere, when you're participating, I want to say, yeah, my brother is amongst other non-Congenians and non-Congenians, so we can all be able to be happy to celebrate you. So don't do that. Don't put yourself out there in a negative way. Then you
why do you think he took the path of saying he don't have peace? You, Edith, here went to your lawyer. He told the lawyer, if the case against Fred Gwian and Jeremiah Shah, if you're going to go after our brothers for the bank settling with us, then I do not want you guys to go ahead with the case. He literally don't want our brothers to be attacked, to be haunted. How come now this man jump out and say this woman don't have peace? This woman who said the case should be removed if they're going after my brother.
And what I noticed about my brother, and I just want him to know, after he participated, I called him about the case. I said, Fred, this is what's going on. And he advised me to say, look, if whatever it is, if the people are not going to come after us, then you guys should let the case go. If anything, then Fred was part of that meeting. He was part of the decision making. And Fred turned around to throw me out there in the community as if I was after him, knowing very well I can never go after him. And one thing the community should know, you may find me to be a very timid person, but there are times when I'm ready to be able to do things. Then you see the other side. But I like to be able to do things, that will bring positive results. So if I wanted to take you to court or wherever it is, I would tell you straight up, nothing going to happen. I wouldn't call you. But you come into the community, oh, Edie want to do this, why? And all of them is doing those things, but I'm still after him.
Okay. So, Madam President, thank you for that. Those are people who say we're trying to get these things, they show it about Fred. No, we got questions here. We got a bunch of questions here for the president on these sticky notes. And that's what we are doing. So
No,
you have
but the
to,
people who think it's
because these
about
are things that we go around and take our
no,
questions
the
and draw
people
our
who
questions
think
from.
it's about
So
Fred,
it's
no, it's
nothing
not
here
about
but
Fred.
Fred. With the ladies who want to lead our
People need to
organization, we want
know.
to know if
People
you got
need.
deep peace in your DNA. If we want to know if either is a
People
confucianist,
need
is
to
a hateful
understand
person. That's what we are doing tonight.
that Fred is
This
not
is
just an
answering a question.
ordinary person, and he needs to desist from that kind of a behavior. You can say one thing and then you do the other stuff. It's not okay. You're staring on the community.
So, Madam President, let's pivot a little bit to the Minnesota issue, the Minnesota issue. Floor, I think March, is it April? Yeah, March 30th, or 31st or 30th or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They had a meeting in Minneapolis. What they had in that meeting, they had an interim leader who's called Bobby Torrey is the chair for the interim team here in Nehemiah Valley. And then after you congratulated the young men, a couple of days later, Floyd wrote and said the process is not a legit one. It's not fair. And he passed over you, he went, and then later on the board corrected him and came back to you. So how is Minnesota now? We got 1 week to meet here. How is Minnesota?
Minnesota. When you say how is Minnesota pretty much.
Peace wise, we got Floyd saying he's the president. We got Bobby on the other side. How is we don't want two presidents coming here. You got only one chair for each chapter president to sit on. Are you going to have 2 seats for Minnesota?
We are investigating the issue in Minnesota.
You are still investigating?
Yes,
After
we
a
are.
month?
We are.
You're going to
We got
investigate until we
people.
reach there, then until next Friday?
It may take up. It may be more than that, or it may be sooner. But we got people involved. Okay.
And coming here in Minneapolis, in Kentucky, I mean, here next week on the 10th, we will have a business section. That will be Saturday. Who's going to sit in the seat of Minnesota?
If decision is not made by that time, it's gonna be and the interim president Bobby told it.
If decisions are not made,
If the case is not, resolved by that time.
how? Why? How?
When you say how, what you mean? We have an interim leadership there.
And the other guy is saying the process is not fair.
I
He's
know
been cheated. He's been cheated. He's not treated fairly.
I do respect the former president Floyd George, but like I said, until the issue is resolved, we do not go into Minnesota to say, oh, yeah, you guys do this, do that. Okay. The people of Minnesota, they have spoken. And at the same time, President Floyd George he had an issue. He raised a concern with the board. The board sent us communication, and we are investigating, and we'll make the right decision.
In Kentucky here for the convention, Bobby Torrey will be seated in the seat of Minnesota.
Correct.
President, what's going on?
I'm trying to plug my laptop.
Okay, we'll wait for the president to go get her charger and plug her laptop. This thing, every question, if even Eric Joey or Kauflan go and say something and we see out there against the president, where we think that we can make us and the president clarify, I don't see no problem with that. I don't see no problem with that. Fred is a former leader of this organization. Whether we like it or not, Fred served this organization. He served this community. When it's something that he's saying, and we gotta ask these questions, because we saw this lady working for Fred when Fred time came. And one thing I'm noticing about Fred, those who even work for him, put their backs on the line for him, when the time comes for the people, he don't recognize them. He sway away and go against these people. Typical example, Ruth Gleu. The way Ruth Gleu Pohod, now Ruth Gleu Toa. Pohod, on the line for Fred around here arguing with people. The lady was getting married. Fred, with his behavior, went against that lady's husband. Bobby Tore, who could not let people hear here, cursing people, and they start renting things there for Fred. Bobby didn't know Fred. That somebody brought him, and I didn't get to know Fred. And he can go against Bobby. And now, Edith, that I saw, I just told you, 2016, I was in Minneapolis. I got into Philadelphia in the morning. So we drove all night. So we hit the place at 5 a.m. Stuck around to my begin Lee's place, Lee Town. Then we went about 10 o'clock in the morning. And then Edith called me, oh, you're in town? My place. If you're no Fred area, you can pass it. And he can. So I'm thinking something is not right with the brother. And we got to put these things to point. We got to say these things. He led us. People who are loyal to you, Collins. I always told people, Collins, if it's something that they want to tell Collins, Ellie Gay, Genitone, Prince, Aries, then people who were with Collins, when something popped out and Collins don't agree, he's going to place a call to you. You can't go open it and go again and go on you. Because he knew, no very well at a certain stage, you put your life on the line for your character. I don't see that in fragrant. So, Madam President, the Minnesota issue, Bobby will be seated if it is not resolved before the convention.
Right.
Okay, Bobby will be seated. What is this thing about you planning to call cops on Fred, on Floyd George?
Call cops on Floyd George? No.
He had a podcast where he said you threatened. He got reliable information that your administration will put cops on him when he comes here, when he comes to Kentucky at the convention.
I don't think he has a reliable information because that information is incorrect. We are not going to call in police on Floyd George. But what I want the people to know, the safety of Cringedians, non-Cringedians going to the convention will be prioritized. We are not going to risk anything. That's why we have police to be at the event. We want everyone to have fun. We expect, peace and stability at the convention.
There was nothing at any time that you either planned or had with the committee, the convention committee, that we're going to have police there specifically for Floyd George.
No.
So where do you think it came from?
I don't know where he got it from.
You ever had a meeting with the committee and police were mentioned?
We had a meeting with the committee and the chair. In fact, the committee, when you look at it, the budget that is submitted have police already, long time ago. That budget that is submitted have police. So it cannot be like because of Floyd George. We discussed the budget, but for us to be able to say, oh, we're going to have police just to put my brother to arrest him for which reason? The man is a very fun-loving person. If anybody knows Floyd, he's not, I don't know him to be someone who is violent or whatever it is. Why would we want to organize, a special program to have police to arrest him? That is way out of character for him, for people who know him.
So there was nothing that was mentioned, oh, we're going to get police just for Floyd because he might come.
Oh, no.
And not, okay. So I'm just kind of, because we heard it and he had his podcast where he's mentioned that the president is planning to put him in jail and bring police on him when he comes here to Kentucky. So let's go to the Grand Jury Association. When was the last time your administration submitted?
Well, let's talk about the people, and let's go back to. I'm sorry.
We're okay with it. You have to drink a lot of fluid and drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Fluid and water is the same thing.
No, it's okay.
I drink a lot of fluid and drink a lot of water.
The issue of my brother Floyd George, right? And the Minnesota people. This administration did never anticipated. I'm talking about the national administration to say, oh yeah, we're going to remove President George. No, the people of Minnesota decided to do
They
that.
say you masterminding everything.
And I can tell you, before President George, Missouri, right? We have President Solomon Taleb. The people of Missouri decided to have the election, and they have Mr. Solozina.
They got a new president in Missouri.
Yes.
How
During the
come
women program?
before I go to election and see the people
No, that
first?
was way. I'm just trying to tell you before the women program, way before President George, way before President George was removed. I'm just giving you example. And when these people sent us the new list, all we do we update our list. Nobody from Michigan and from Missouri came out and said, "Oh, there's a problem." So we never made it an issue. We congratulated President Zina. All right. Texas chapter did the same thing. They never even met face to face. They did it on the phone. They sent us the list. We congratulated them. Right? Minnesota issue happened. Nobody said anything to us. Few days later, we congratulated the new leadership, like we always did. I can see if it was an isolated incident, it never happened before, we never did it. Then you would say maybe we're trying to go after President George for some reason, for whatever reason. He wasn't the first. He was never the second. This is like a routine. All right. So Texas did that. Virginia chapter also sent out that new leadership. Indiana chapter, we did the same thing.
Illinois?
Eh?
Illinois got a new president?
Not yet, not that we know of. But I'm talking
So
about Indiana.
was there any time in Iowa that you sat with Bobby Tory and said, Bobby, this is it. We need floor out.
We need floor out.
You ever talk to Bobby about it? Because right after the period of our sister, our big sister, Edith, the next day floor out. And you, Bobby, and you're met in Iowa.
The only person that I know I talked to was Floyd George himself. And I talked to him, and I told him about the meeting. I spoke to President George.
You told him about a meeting?
I talked to him about the meeting.
How did you get to know about the meeting?
I told him to organize a meeting to meet with his people.
Organize a meeting
because the people had concern about the $120 fees, and we talked. Again, the meeting was very fruitful. He promised that he was going to have that identical meeting that Sunday that the people, that the meeting that the people had in his, when he wasn't there. I told him, I said, you be the one, take charge. Make sure you call for meeting, talk to your people, and let the people be able to make suggestions. He said, okay. He said, Madam President, call my secretary, and I placed call. I didn't get the secretary. I called him back, President George. We missed each other, and we went to Iowa. So if I did not want to help, besides that, I actually paid a visit to Minnesota just to meet with the team because they said they had a problem with people meeting, and I went there. That's one of the areas one of the chapters that I visited to make sure things are okay. So if I had something personal, why would I want to go and visit his chapter to make sure things are okay, to make sure that he is fine? But people will say these things. All right. Do you know how many chapter leaders are being power? That they're going to the convention? If the members don't complain about it, and the members never had election, who am I? You have New England chapter President Moses Erish. He's coming to this convention. You know how long he's been president? We have President Diana Talley, your president. You guys are okay with her. I don't go into chapters and tell people, say, remove people or do this, do that. The members are the one.
But it said Floyd own were different. They were charging people $120. And and some people had issue with you, Madam President. I was in Iowa this going weekend. I started a gathering, and they said when Iowa president was charging people $120 or $240, they reached out to you. You didn't say anything. But when it happened in Minnesota, when Minnesota people reached out to you, you got involved to call Floyd and tell him to bring the money down.
No, and that's a very good point, right? I said that in a meeting when President Willie of Iowa decided to increase her fees. They called me, you should have called the president. I said, y'all go back to President Willie. And
but then why when Minnesota came, you didn't tell him go back, you got involved.
I told the people that went back and they had a meeting with President Floyd Josh. They had a meeting with him.
And they
said they were not successful.
Then they came back to you.
So I talked to the president of Madam Whitty. The people had a meeting with her to talk to, and she told the people to come to the meeting, and she herself, without me talking to her, she reduced her fees.
It's
up to her to agree or not agree. The same step. It's good to be consistent. That way you know exactly what it is. President Willie, I told her people, y'all go back to the president. And the president said the only way she's going to listen to them, they should go to a meeting. And when they went to a meeting, she asked them, she said, how much you guys want to pay? I think it was $30 or $35. I don't know.
$35.
Yes. And the members, and they were happy getting out of the meeting. She agreed. She dropped the fees. President George Floyd had a meeting with his people. I said, you're going to have a meeting. They had a meeting. They said he promised them on Monday or Tuesday he was going to get back to them. And the next thing they knew, they got a communication. The 120 stay, it remains as it is. So if he speaks and says, look, you know what, it is what it is. And I reached out to him to make sure. And he says, look, Madam President, whatever it is, they're going to have to pay because we decided. I said, but they have a meeting and talk to your people. Take charge. And he said, okay. I talked to my brother. We are here to help the chapter president, not to go against them. Because they are the one running the union. When the chapters don't succeed, we do not.
Okay.
So why would we want to honor my chapter leaders?
Okay. Thank you, Madam President.
You're welcome.
Thank you. We'll talk about this. So, Madam President, the police thing we talked about it. One word can I come to the administrative part of your leadership? Mm-hmm. When was the last time you submitted your financial report to the National Board? And at this coming convention, will we have carpets presented to us about our finances?
Our administration, when it comes to financial report, we are on point. We have a strong financial team. Okay? Even right now, Prince, when you look in the general chat room of GGA in the WhatsApp app, you can pretty much go in that chat room and know how many people pay for the convention fees, $50 already. You can go.
President, when was the last time you submitted a budget to the National Board?
We submit quarterly financial report. Okay. Our first quarter is submitted. Second quarter is submitted. So we are going into the second quarter, and then we're going to actually help them out to include April. We should not be, but it's just out of courtesy because it's going to be in the third quarter. Okay. So the financial report, GGA financial report, we have a fiscal year, not calendar year. Calendar year is from January to December. Fiscal year is whatever you choose by IRS that you say that's your calendar year. So GGA runs from October 1st to September 30th. So
at the 2025 convention here in Louisville, we're going to see you giving us something to read and see.
Of course.
It's going to be printed.
You're going to see detailed financial report.
It's not going to be
very consistent with our activities. We did that in North Dakota. Why were you expecting?
So it won't just be verbal. It will be printed, given to us.
You will see all of that. You will see your
distributed among your members?
Like we did in North Dakota, yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to know because Those things bring confidence. Okay, Madam President, thank you. You are doing good here tonight. We are here. Let us go to the James Wote issue. Since we left Fred, we come to James Wote. What's the whole thing with Change Network? Change Network took almost 20 grand from us. What's it? Are we still in contract with them or the contract stopped?
The issue with Change Agent Network, when we took over, we set up a transition team.
Mm-hmm.
And we asked for reports from the previous administration to know exactly what it is. We asked for contract documentation. We asked for everything, right? We asked for all of that. Unfortunately, the administration never had the contract. Luckily for us, Change Agent Network, through the help of Dr. Fortes, were able to get us the contract. They had a copy, right? So in the contract, right after the convention, we received communication from Mr. Eric Wowo that he was in Nima and he was on his way to Granjide because he had an arrangement with President Yubote administration for him to go and carry on construction after the convention. So he was in Nima heading to Granjide. And we were supposed to give 20,000 to him. President Yubote promised that when he should continue. And once he gets to Granjide, to go to Liberia, we were going to get him that amount. We told him the amount was just too much. We never had it. He said, look, Madam President, I'm in Nima right now heading to Granjide. We need the money. I said, but our program, right now, we don't have that amount. So it took a few months. He was still in Liberia. He called and he said he was going to, Madam President. He was like very much forceful about us sending him the money. So we negotiated to get him $10,000 because he said that if we don't make any payment, they were going to cancel our contract with them. And more besides, his bull was pressuring him. His bull told him, said, we pay your way to go to Granjide. You need to go to Granjide. If you don't go to Granjide right now, we're going to cancel the contract. So the bull, under the leadership of Chairman Kala Omega Kala, the $10,000 were authorized to give to him because he said he was in Nima heading to Granjide. So we sent the money. Later on, we could not hear from him. So when I asked him, are you in Granjide? We were able to reach out to him if you are in Granjide. He said, oh, Madam President, the liaison officer died in Granjide. So I said, but if he died, so what does that have to do with you being in Nima to go to Granjide? Because you said you were on your way. Okay. So then we got the contract. We visited the contract. When we look at the contract, from what we understood before talking to them was dollar for dollar. If the project is $2,000, if for example, if the project is $2,000, then we would pay $1,000, and they would pay $1,000 to equal the amount of $2,000. But when they submitted the project, they said the contract, they said that wasn't it. And it was in the contract that it wasn't, the contract that was signed supported what they said. That, we're going to pay, and they were going to, that transportation to Granjide and all the things that I was there on that dollar for dollar, but it's not the actual cost to build the project. So with that, we talk about the basketball court. So when we talk about it, I said, how is the basketball court? And all these things we are asking President Yubote about documentation, how much it costs to build a basketball court. What is the contract between you and Change Agent Network regarding the basketball court? No contract. We don't know. So again, I reached out to Change Agent Network. I said, how much it is to build the basketball court? They said $10,000. I even traveled to South Dakota, and South Dakota was willing to pay the $10,000 so they can be able to adopt that project. So I said, okay, what is the bill of quantity and the drawing and everything? There was no documentation. So I asked, I said, how are you guys going to, actually construct the basketball court when you don't have any drawing? You don't have any documentation to show us. How do we know whether it's the basketball court you're going to build or not? You have nothing, no drawing. They say it was President Yubote that called them, according to Mr. Wu, that called him and said, we want a basketball court, but it costs $10,000. So they accepted to build the basketball court because President Yubote said it's $10,000. So I said, President Yubote is not the one constructing the basketball court. So why would he give you guys price without any drawing, without anything? He said, well, that's what happened. So I said, okay, in order for us to engage this process, you guys need to be able to draw and give us something that we can hold you by to say, look, this is what you're going to build for us. And if it's not done, then we know that, hey, you fall short of the contract. So please, we need the bill of quantity. We need the drawing, the architecture drawing, everything we need out of that for the basketball court. They said, okay. So they submitted the basketball court. Exactly when they sent them in, did the drawing, everything, it was 40,000 plus. So that tells you that, the previous administration, you're going to go build basketball court, not one document to show. You didn't get no contract by words of mouth. It's going to cost 10,000. I'm going to give you 10,000. So this is how much you're gonna, how you call it? Just build the basketball court. You don't know what is being built. No documentation. So when we requested the documentation and we asked, because they said just the flow along with the cement, and we provided the basketball ring and all of that. That's what they said. Oh, okay, we're going to be 10,000. So I said just that. They said yes. So when they submitted whatever they had to submit to us, when they said 40,000, they sent out everything, and they sent us the documentation. So we asked about the woman $10,000 that was given to them for the women program. Mr. Wu said they dug well. The administration gave them money. They went, they showed some, and they submitted the document that it went to Granger there. So we asked for the things that, the blocks that they build and everything. They said they can't find it, and it's not their responsibility. The person that was taking care of those things should have been able to manage. So then I asked, I said, if you guys are, we contracting you to build, these facilities for us, are we going to be the one to manage them, to take care of the blocks, to make sure all these things are safe? They said that was the arrangement we had, that we're going to get community leaders involved. And then the community leaders were going to be the one to make sure they provide safety for those things. So most of the things that they build, the blocks and stuff, they can't find it. So it's like all these things, we couldn't give account of those things after we invest their money into that. So I said, okay, if you cannot give account of those blocks and everything, then how do we really engage you into this contract? Because if we're paying you so much money, we do not want to hold other people responsible to say you guys should provide security for. So why can you guys provide security for your own stuff? And Mr. Wu said, well, we don't do that. That's the contract. You're going to talk to your people, because we don't go to people's town without the permission of the chiefs, without the permission of the citizens. They have to allow us in the place, and they got to be involved, because the project belongs to the people, and the people got to participate in the process. Even though it was costing like 200,000 plus, for example. And if we cannot manage those things, then it is our fault. So that was very much troubling to me. So I asked, I said, but these community people, you have to participate in the process. Are they up to tax? Can they be able to build these things? Are they trained? Are they? He said, oh yeah, we got people that will, be able to monitor and show them how to do things. So I expressed concern about the security. I said, if you just got people to just participate in building, then what's going to happen? And he guaranteed, he said, oh yeah, that's how we've been doing it. And he said someone was in Boston District, which is that they have for them. He was going to go. And that's usually he goes around, find these people, and they train these people to be able to do the work. But I was kind of concerned about the safety, because just getting community people to just go and build stuff and somebody just come and train, that was a concern too for me. More besides, it's like for us to be the one to say we're going to take responsibility of monitoring the things after we're going to pay all that money, for the Do Academy, the Grand Gdaa Academy, the women program, the women, resource center, almost 500,000 plus, and we're going to be the one to provide security and all of that. So it was kind of troubling to us. So we decided to have a meeting with him. But what I noticed after we paid the $10,000, because President Yubote gave them $5,000 when he made the arrangement for the $10,000 for the $10,000 for the basketball court, he gave them $5,000. So that was balance $5,000. So when we give them the $10,000, that when he said he was going to Nima, we say instead of using the $10,000 for the other project, just put it into the basketball court. So that way we already gave you $15,000, and then the bottles, whatever we have, maybe 25,000 plus, we can do that. And we asked for a meeting with him. We requested a meeting. He said he had an accident and he was going to make himself available after he recovered. And I reached out to him again one time. He said, oh yeah, he was trying to recover. And since then, so we're trying to see, the contract has not officially been dismissed, but at the same time, we need to make sure that we get things done for the county. So while they're doing that, we decided to be able to go through the college too, to be able to get the park and the basketball that we're talking about, the basketball court, everything into the park, which is the resource and the multi-purpose park that we have, the soccer field, tennis court, volleyball court, children playground, and also like a little program room. And that's where we
President, you telling Grandians tonight gave Wowie Chin there were $10,000 and there was nothing that they did something on the ground, nothing.
as of this time, no. And more besides the stuff they said they have for that the money that the previous administration gave, the things that they tried to build, the blocks and all those
I
things.
think James gave, I think 15,000 or 10,000, 5,000, 15,000, some thousand give them. They said they can't find the blacks.
Mm-mm.
And then because he said he was going to cancel the contract if you don't, so you send a 10 grand to them.
That was before we got to, because he and President Yubote had an arrangement.
Yeah.
While he was doing the convention, he's in Liberia, he's going straight to Grand Gdaa to go. Right after our convention, we're going to get money, you're going to send it to Wolf for them to go to Grand Gdaa. So he contacted me that he was already in Nima going to go build stuff.
Mm-hmm. You think they're scanning on? They're on a 419 operation?
I wouldn't say that.
I'm asking you.
Yeah,
they took the first money from you. Then they took another money from the organization. And they didn't do nothing. They took almost $30,000.
And that's something we're going to have to address.
So when will you address that?
It's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress. I'm trying to get that video web chain network. Lady said, or data for data. I sent that video to you when that lady brought that thing back to you and told you people that these people were not up for no good. Stephanie Forte or Forto, or whatever they call her name in her group, She's a crime woman. She brought these people to dupe us. I said it. I played the video. Even in one of my show, I even sent you guys the video that these people were all for duping the people of Grand County. I hope you all get to them, and I hope I hope they show something because the first money James sent, I broke it down. The people had to pay rental car, they had to go pay for hotel, and we got to buy them food. While they went to Kansas City, that woman stood in front of the people with a piece of paper and said, 10, one a dollar for dollar. If you bring dollar, they put dollar. So when we bring 100,000, they put 100,000. They are all for scam, and to me, I think that's what they did. Because there is no reason why we will put all that money in there and these people. So will you look at a contract now and be how because the contract I asked Mr. Yubote, he said when the police came in, Java ran away and left all the papers in the hall. He did not go back. So any paper that people bring, Madam President, are you with me?
I'm listening to you.
Any paper they gave you now, the people are giving you paper so they could give you their own paper and tap things and change things. You think that could be possible?
But to be honest with you, the whole contract stuff, I don't know how it went through. Like I said, I just give you an example about the basketball court. You just go to a contractor, you say, look, I want a basketball court for you to build it for and build me up basketball court for $10,000. No documentation, you don't know if it's going to be over or under, and you just say, oh, by words of mouth, and you start to make payment.
So you think your predecessor did a bad job there?
So I wouldn't do that, and I think that was a poor, call, and to just go ahead.
Who fault was that?
Who fault? It's from both ends, and I made Mr. Wu to understand. Because he wanted to say is President Yubote who told him about the 10,000. So I said, if you gonna build something for someone, the person told you, said, so when he tell you it costs $10,000, or you are the person who actually doing the job would be able to get him the price based on your estimate and your experience and everything else, your drawing and all of that, your BOQ. How do you know it's actually $10,000? He said, well, that's what he said, and that's what we agreed to. So I said, oh, you agreed to that. So why?
They agreed to build $10,000. When we put 10, they put 10 at 20,000.
No, when I asked him that question, the basketball court was not part of the deal.
The building. I think those people are not good. They're not offer no good when they get to you again concerning money. I don't think you need there's a need for you to terminate that contract. If you can even get to them to give you our money, 10 grand that you give them, they can give it back to you. That's stealing. That's stealing. So let's go to the Samuel Kanyando or statue. That statue was built with Grandian money. Mr. Yubote claim is $125,000 that was spent on that statue. Crown people money. And since the statue was erected and dedicated to the city, and we see Yubote is involved in the process. It's not the administration, but he do these little collection to renovate, fix something, clean around it. Why the administration, the GGA, one of the administration, not leadership, not getting involved in maintaining the statue?
Well, Mr. Double, we believe in anytime you have a system, it's easy for you to be able to be guided by that. How much you said you just mentioned like over 100,000, right?
He claims to be 125,000 every time he talks about it. I didn't see no paper, but that's a verbatim.
$125,000. A project that costs $125,000 in our county. This is where we come from, our administration. We said we are not going to be enabler of bad behaviors. That project means a lot to the Grandians. We invested so much. They can't just go and destroy the project and then time come, they say, oh, y'all come and give us money to repair. Oh, they do. Because I remember we had so much push coming because the president's birthday was coming. So we should be able to, carry on repairs at at this site because it destroyed the area and stuff like that, including the statue. But then we have leaders in the county. The statue is in the county. We have leaders, and we can't just go when something is destroyed to say, oh yeah, we're gonna be able to fix. We have to identify why it happened in the first place and to put a preventative measure in place. So the only way you can do that is to reach out to the government, to the authority in charge. So I spoke with President Yaya, in Yaya namely, like the caucus. I talked to the superintendent to find out why that happened. Okay, and they themselves too, they expressed one thing. They expressed that they saw, I think, Madam Johnson, Honorable Johnson, even expressed. She said she noticed that those things happen at the site of the statue, but it's like they were not really involved. It's the one of the things that we do here when we're trying to carry project in the county. We just go strictly while the people are sitting and watching, and we say we're going to just implement without them being involved. And this administration, we said if we're going to do, it's going to be a teamwork. This is why the park that we are trying to build at the university site, we got the college to get involved. And the college,
President, what's stopping you from getting involved in the process?
I just explained to
Taking
you.
care of the part, the thing. We saw there was a riot, things happen, and you're not.
And that's what I tried to explain to
So
you.
you were collecting money to put these things up.
And that's why I tried to explain to you, if only. So I said we are not going to be able to do things in isolation where the people, the leaders sit down and say, oh yeah, it's their project. It belongs to every one of us. And I gave you an example. I said the park we're trying to build, the community is involved. The college is involved. They already have given us 5 acres of land. So they are part of the process. So if a statue, that costs over 100,000 plus is in the county, it should claim everyone's attention to be able to provide, care for the statue area and make sure things are okay, people that are living in the county. Because we don't want it to look like when something happens.
So let's say the people in the county are not doing it, Mr. Yubote want to do it. Why you have a problem with him?
When Mr. Yubote, it's where we have the issue. Okay. President Yubote said we needed to make sure we carry on repair because President Doe's birthday was coming and he was very forceful. Oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. We said, no, we are not going to be pushed because President Doe's birthday is coming. We have to identify the root cause. We have to make sure we put safety measures in place and someone to guide so we can make sure things, we can just be the donors here when something happens. We send stuff back home when things are destroyed. Then later on, oh, you'll fix it and we send money. So are you telling the people say it's okay? Excuse me. Are you telling the people say it's okay for you to go ahead and destroy these things and we just keep sending your money to repair without them knowing what happened? So that's what we told him. We said, hold on, we have administration, sir. Let's see what we can do. That we are engaging the people. And he was not willing to do that. And all he said, oh, Edie does not want to repair the statue site. We set up a committee to meet with him. And he said he was going to go ahead and do that. But at the end of the day, this statue does not belong to an individual. It belongs to the county authority and GGAA and the government of Liberia. When I say county authority, that's include the government of Liberia. That's a gift that people must look at and be happy to be able to maintain that site. Okay, it can't just be GGA responsibility to be able to do those
Anybody
things.
can do that now. So you go to, as you just said, the statute not for Grand Gile, it's not for GGA. And Mr. Yubote saw they need to put wherever that damage there. Why would the administration have issue with him?
At the time when we had an issue with him, and that's why we just decided to let go. And if whatever he wants to do, that's fine with him now. But at that time, it's just a common, when your time is over and the administration reach out to you and say, look, we are trying to do X, Y, Z, and you say you are not going to step aside because you're going to do what you got to do. We are not going to. First, we look at it like, you know what? Why is he doing this? And later on, we just say, let's just fight a fight that we're fighting for. And we're moving on. So if he's managing the project, the statue site, we are not going to fight that. But I think it's something that worth us actually trying to make sure we find out what's going on. We put a plan in place who's going to maintain the site, how things going to go. and that's include the county authority getting involved. But what he's doing right now, if anything happens, he's gonna raise funds to be able to fix and repair. That's something he's trying to do, but we already addressed that, and I would prefer for us to just move to the next topic if you don't mind.
You don't want to talk about our statue no more.
The statue is there, and
Will you visit the statue?
of course, every time
Will you visit Granjide?
I will. That's a good thing. GGA, the statue is there. We're all going to be able to visit. I encourage anyone that goes into the county to go and visit the site. That's a historical site.
Now, let's go to your charity organization. JJ Dennis. You know JJ Dennis?
Of course I know JJ Dennis.
He's from your state
Uh-huh.
in Pennsylvania. He said, what's your organization you got again? What's the name?
Bless the Children
Bless the
Foundation.
Children Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
He said, since you funded that organization, you never did anything for any Granjide. You always take it somewhere, Bon County or something. Nothing for Granjide County.
You say I never did anything for Granjide?
You never helped any kid or anybody in Granjide County. All you did see is, and the way you even set up the organization, you set it up with a family thing, then from there, boom, you took over it. Tell us about our organization and what did you say about the organization? Like, you never helped anyone in Granjide County.
And you see
help
how
people in different counties.
Prince, when something is part of you, I believe in transparency. So if you have another stuff, can you go to YouTube and Google Bless the Children?
I want you to speak to the issue. I already did the Google.
Because I want you to show to people on your show.
Who is Mark Flan?
No, what I want you to do, go to Google first.
Madam President, who is Mark Flan?
What you mean, Mark Flan?
Do you know this guy?
Oh, you saw my yeah, Mark is from Grangy there.
Do you know him?
Yes, I know Mark. That's one of my sons.
So is this your organization that helped this guy?
Exactly.
So then why would JJ say you don't cater to anyone in Granjide County?
So when you look at, like I said, you go to YouTube.
Bless the Children Foundation right here, beneficiaries.
When you look at
Mark Flan.
When you look at his history, right, it would tell you he's from Granjide.
That Flan is a Granjide name.
Mm-hmm.
So why would JJ say these things that you didn't help anyone? You didn't.
And you know how much that tumor on his face? That's 4 pounds plus that he was wearing. He had to go to Guinea next door
to take it off,
to get that surgery done.
Is he still living?
Mark is living, and well, when you go to Facebook,
because you said here on January 1st, 2021, New Year Day, I received one of the most sensitive calls in my life from one of Bless the Children Foundation beneficiaries, Mark Flan. On said date, he said, "Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. I prayed for God to bless you for all the good things you are doing for me. Man, this is the first New Year for me to be without pain for a long time. God bless you. I mean, God will really bless you." Then he said, "Thank you."
And
so that thing was removed from his face through your foundation.
With the help of my foundation and the other doctors from England. So this is and one of the doctors from Guinea.
So why JJ play those stories against you? Like, you don't help anyone from Granjide.
But it's not only him. When you look at our history, you will see other children from Granjide.
Because I was in Granjide at that time, 2021. I think it was in April.
But you know that there too. Besides Mike Flan, right? You know that boy you just showed? The tumor on his face. His mom was married into a family that she left her town and went to the man's family. And that tumor on his face, they accused his mom for putting, they said she was the cause, that she bewitched her son. And that's how he got that tumor. That lady she was like, physically abused. She had to escape with her grandchildren in the forest and went to another place. But while they were beating her, she had to admit because of pain and say she did it to her son. And my son, even Mark, was afraid to even meet with his mom. But you know, one of the things that brought
So
joy
Mark felt that his mother wished him.
because of the mindset.
Let
Okay.
me show that again. Cause you
And
took that thing from the you took that thing from the brother jar. You know, when I came, I did my research. That way you say go to YouTube. I already had a picture. I went on your page, the Bless the Children Foundation. Who you funded that organization?
and yeah, I was the founder and CEO of Blessed Children. So when his mom, that lady traveled with one chicken in her hand. When she heard I was in Grand Jida, when she heard the name Edith, she traveled. She said, "My daughter, I had to come and find you. What you did." And even their family, some of the family members came and met with me at the, when I was in Monrovia to talk about the issue. So there are a lot of things in our country that we need to address.
But why would JJ say that particular blessed children you found it, you took it from somebody, and you went to one county, you been going to other place. You don't go to Grand Judah. Why would he say that? Is he following the organization?
I don't know why my brother said that. And Mike is not the only person from Grand Jida.
You
So
guys saw one little girl
from Ziatan,
who your help. They say she was witchcraft and your help her out and took her out. That was 2021.
there was another little girl from Ziatan, her own case. The little girl had just a penis that in a rupture, and I little girl was dying. But then they said someone threw something on her. At the end of the day, the little girl started smelling. The father was so embarrassed and did all the stuff. She was in the room by herself. It took one of the guy they called Matthew to go and visit one UN worker in Ziatan Kudambo era. Saw the little girl and put the girl picture up. And luckily for me, I was looking through Facebook and saw her picture. That's how we took Genevieve in the case. She's from
So your
Ziatan.
foundation is not for Bon County, not for the other.
It is not for a particular county. We
It's
cater to
not
the
for
needs of
Grand
other
Judah
people.
either. You help any Liberian
We
or
help kids
anybody
in need.
who you can help.
Yes. But
But I don't want to hear.
the people of Grand Jida, when I took the truck that I took with the supply, I took it to them because they gave us land. And that's why we took all the
You got
supplies.
that land? I send my guys from the Voice of Judah, Lloyd's Valley over here.
Yeah, Lord was
To
with
send me
us.
a bunch of
So
pictures when y'all grass.
JJ Dennis and other people, they're just going around for campaign sake. But at the end of the day, they are he's putting sting on his character. You can be a leader and be giving people fake information because I'm gonna be because a campaign that's just gonna come and go. Then what happened with your character?
Ruth say she was there. She was there with you.
Yeah, Ruth Sayan was there.
I couldn't go there when you were doing that thing. My traveling to Liberia, especially to Grand Judah, I only stopped in Georgia. I've never been behind there before.
And Ruth,
So
my
going
sister,
there, I needed someone to take me. And
she
you
was
didn't
the
give me the
one.
assurance that you're going to take me and bring me back to Georgia. That's why I didn't go with you.
And Ruth will tell you that we travel in all three of the districts when I hit Grand Judah, the three districts.
Oh wow!
So he's saying these things because of campaign sake.
You know when JJ made that, I did my own research, and then I found out with the pictures I have from
But when you
football
look
Valley.
right now, you look on YouTube, everyone that donated to bless the children. We have our donors list. We have everything on we have all those things. So today, when the children get big in the future, or they can be able to look at the list and say, oh, this person donated $50, this person gave $5, this person gave 500, this person
You
gave
think
this.
JJ didn't say those things just for campaign sake?
I didn't know that JJ, some of the people in the community that people respect so highly. Now we're getting to know, I never knew that JJ can just give misinformation with straight face.
You listen to that interview with me, with
I
JJ?
heard it, and he talking about, oh, the foundation is not for her, it's for her uncle.
Yeah, or what that pop name?
My party. How
Mark
can you
Party.
say these things? How?
So is that your? It's not for my party. It's for you.
How can he? My
Who's the
uncle Mike.
CEO?
Yeah, what my uncle Mike is not even to say he's a donor though. He part of he on the donor list. Where did JJ get that information?
Hmm.
I never
Trying to go
help any.
back.
So you're telling people that I have a foundation. I'm from Grand G that I never help my own people, but I'm going all around helping other people.
They say
Really,
you always go to Bon County. You don't go to Grand Jira County. You go to Bon County. You go to Lower County, other county.
the
You're
county,
afraid to go to Grand Jira County to help your people.
the county that had, because most of our clients they get treatment from NEMA, right? And most of the referrals, referral come from NEMA. Like the case of Mike, the one with the tumor, we got it from Facebook. The other girl from Ziastan, we got it from Facebook. So when we look at these things, we go and reach out, okay, to the people. Depends on, and we have meeting and say, oh, the person we need to do X, Y, Z. So you can't say that, and sometimes the hospital will make some referral. They will say, oh, this person need medication, this person need this person need that. These are children.
Your foundation can help ground people. Because Tennessee, you can't help ground people. Yes. Or in Bon County and Nima County helping
That's
other
not how you
people.
get. That's not how you get vote, though. I think you're taking more
But
votes.
even when you're in Nima and helping people in Bon County, you're helping Liberians who have this kind of issue, and you can help them up to. I even what's his name, Jerome Ggaa, what I say, even purchase rights for his company to for your organization, your foundation.
Yeah, a lot of time he one of the people that
Noble under Mobile One Rice and,
Mhm.
and Express customer, they sell the rice and you purchase them and they're gonna reward you.
Exactly. We dealt
2021.
with no several times, many years. He's a very good person. Though, don't he's very professional when it comes to dealing with him business wise. I love dealing with him. Money maker, you always send the food from before you go, everything. I mean, he would be on point. He would call you. The people will pick up the food, even when it has to go to Putu. People will come from Putu. He's good when it comes to business wise. I love dealing with him, and I'm proud that he's from Granger. Like I told you, I say keep it up. That's a good job. He's very reliable when it comes to making
This guy,
when it comes to
this
client
guy,
satisfaction.
this guy, he said, I'm gonna read it again. I'm gonna read it because I'm touched with this event. I've been paying for a very long time. This Mark Flying guy, Flying, and the New Year he was without paying for a
Yeah,
long
that's why
time.
he called. He called. He said, "Mommy, I just called to say happy New Year." Then he paused and he said, "Oh, mommy, for a mighty long time, I haven't had a New Year without pain. This is the first time for a long time to
And
celebrate New
after the
Year
movie,
without
you
pain."
can see it right there on the
Mhm.
guy's face. I mean, it says you can see his
And
face.
right now, Mike is in Liberia. He brought his son, somebody who was sick, couldn't take care of himself. Now he has his little Hampson son is with him. And Mike only like he's doing something, he said, "Oh, mommy, I need to go to driving school." And he was able to go to driving school. And, he's doing stuff, he's selling things and taking care of his son. So Mike now is okay, very decent gentleman. At
Hmm.
least he's okay and he's
I
taking
mean,
care of
he
his.
start having that pain again. You're seeing the thing is out.
It's
I
out,
said
but
your
because his
organization,
jaw
thank
has
you.
stretched so long, so once in a while he gets some occasional headaches.
Mm-hmm.
Especially he said when his son is hot, then he called and said, "Mommy, I'm having pain," and stuff like that. Mhm.
Mm. The guy had that thing on him for a long time, man. That's it. And so this shows that JJ made up that story that you're not going to Grand Jira County to help your people. You only stop in Bong County. Where's your connection with Bong County in Nimba?
I got Bon County. We got Grand Bosser. We have Nima, Sano, Maryland, River G. We have all these people. Yes. That's why I say it's easy for
Is
you to
the
go.
organization still functioning?
Of course. I just came from there, like I told you.
Came from where?
I was in Grand G there the other time when I took their supplies there.
When
And
you
we still
won the election and won, that what you mean?
no, not before I went before the election.
But I mean, the day after the election, you went to Liberia.
I went to Liberia. That was something that was personal business.
You
Like I
want
said,
to test your little thing to
what you mean?
control. Because there was noise. Bobby told them were making noise, so you had to bring them down.
So why? So why?
So you flew to Tucson.
Susan.
You went to Monrovia, you went to Tucson.
No, to be honest with you,
And when
though,
you came back, Madam President, Bobby just said, I'm voting Edith next election.
no, I came up, but we still used to be
The
hard.
prime minister, the current president, why? What did you test when you went there?
You're crazy.
Hmm?
I don't even believe in those things you're talking about.
You don't believe those things?
Because you see what I told you about the little boy, they did that tumor on his face. And the other girl from how you got it, Zia Stan. You see what
No,
happened
the
to
little
her?
girl from Ziatan who I followed the story because Lloyd then wrote about it, the voice of Ggaa, that I think they were trying to ostracize her because they say she was a witch or something. You remember that story?
No, that's another little boy from Nima.
Okay, yeah, somebody who they
He
say
was
from
supposed to go
was a
for
witch.
surgery.
Yeah, and then the child, the family then left the child.
It's a
That's
lot of
common.
stories.
Yeah, a lot of stories. But that particular one was because Folly then you remember Lord Folly following you.
hmm
Yeah, he went behind you, he went the other way.
Yeah, a lot of them went for the groundbreaking and stuff.
So I mean this is a good engagement.
So you guys just need to tell JJ he needs to come up with another story.
I think you need to call him and tell him some of this stuff.
No,
Dennis,
he's
why
supposed to
you
be
why
doing
you
his,
what,
you interviewing him there when he come by on your show. Tell him if Mike Flan is from Nima Bon County.
the flan name, that particular flan name, that's how Stanley Flan spells his name. That's how Kau Flan spells his name.
But
The
it
flan,
doesn't matter. There are videos if you follow Blessed Joy or me being in Ziastan
yeah. I said
because I travel to meet some of our clients. Not my children and stuff like that. So because he wants to come and campaign and make a story, so they can say, "Oh yeah, Edie Damas took care of her own people." How can you do that? And
Madam President, this on the
JJ Daniel is someone who actually led a whole district organization, but we just come on show and just make a story because for the sake of him trying to win election, and because they're looking for somebody to control, they can't listen. You can do that.
I said it, Bobby said you probably put your name, so I'm gonna fuck me when Bobby, you made Bobby to drive from Iowa 95, 99 until he reached that road. What again? 3.5 hours, but to 1.5 hours to reach. When they say either won the election, Bobby could not stand it in Iowa anymore. And for Bobby to be a strong, I don't know. I don't understand it.
But
I
you
don't know what
see,
changed.
go Prince back to the peace stuff. All the time, my brother Bobby.
So that's some of the peace deal you did with Bobby?
No, what I'm saying, when Bobby used to do all those things, I never used to go after my brother. When he finished, I go on his thing. I said, Bobby, I'll call him and he said, "Oh, your own part, you can't give up,"
When
And here we
Bobby
are
was
right
doing
now
those things,
today.
I've been knowing Bobby from 1988.
That
When
Bobby
Bobby
is
was doing those
humble.
things, I told you, remember I told you, when you on one of my show, I told you, I said, all you need to do when you visit Minnesota, anytime if you see Bobby, just shake a hand. But you hug Bobby. That Bobby will finish, you'll move on and he will start supporting you. And that's why he did. And Bobby now is your strong supporter. And GGA community is moving forward. GD told it. I can even Madam Kind.
That's why we need to. That's why we need to work with each other and just show that natural love. Like I said, you don't know today I can be on the same camp. Look at Bobby Tone and Edith Paul on the same team, right? Gibson, Jerry, and Edie. All these people. That's how people define your leadership.
Yeah.
That's how people know you are indeed a leader, when you can actually look at
So you
people
take
and
your work. Actually,
identify
work the
who
phone.
people
You
are who.
actually work the phone to call these people, including Fred William.
Yes. The whole day it's like, it either be my way or no way. It doesn't work like that. If it is not my way, I'm gonna come up with stories.
May
And the
to
new
May
thing I just
1 week
noticed,
or
Chris, let
May.
me say something to you. I noticed for real, too much, fake news is coming from what is that? Fake propaganda.
Come
And when
on,
these people,
President.
when people find out you're giving
Election
them
is
this
is on
information,
a
people will not follow you.
May 11. Today is May 2nd, May 3rd, May 11. Will you win this election? Are you confident to maintain your seat?
For all indication, and from what them, because number doesn't really lie. For all indication, we definitely.
Numbers don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, under the Donald Trump administration, numbers can lie.
No, what we saying, the GTS system is built in a way that you will know who's coming into the election ground, who are
And
qualified.
you're going to win this thing. You're going to defeat Gilmore.
Yes, and then later on, we're going to work with my brother, and if he wants to come back in the race, we'll see what we can do, and we're going to all work together and see.
But you got this one.
We got this one.
Oh, wow. So, Madam President, thank you very much. And we hope to see you people next week in the bluegrass state. I don't know why they call our grass blue. Grass are always green, but they call our grass blue. And tomorrow is the Derby weekend, where they're gonna put the houses in the thing and they run. So our city will be very packed and people are all around here. Thank you for accepting to come on this interview. And that's why we need to we need to clarify things. We called on you and called on those whose names are mentioned in wherever. You just prove your case. You have proof here what I showed the picture that I want to show you again. That you did Granjire, the guy with a name, Mark Flan.
But
Name is
I
Mark
wish you
Flan.
can show other people from Granger that, to show the JJ that, hey, don't go.
No, I don't need to show JJ. A lot of people. This is a one guy from Granjire. This is this thing is January 1st, 2021. New Year's Day. You receive a call. You see the most sensitive calls in your life from one Bless the Children Foundation beneficiaries, Mike Flan. On said date, he said, quote, "Happy New Year, Mommy. I pray for God to bless you for all the good things you are doing for me, Mom. This is the first new year for me to be without pain for a very long time. God will really bless you." Unquote. Oh wow. That was touching. You cried. I know you cried because they said you did there crying. You did there crying being in a gene you bought it.
You always saw me cry. James is my brother, so
Gene you bought it. They say you left crying in it. So thank you, Madam President. Let me give you the time now to do your parting comment. Give us your parting comment, Madam President.
yes. It back to the peace, unity, and transparency. Okay. Speaking to you again, you all know Edie. There are a lot of things people say about me. We just gave an example with Bobby Told. Bobby Told used to say a lot of stuff. But my brother, we are on the same team today. So if I want to go in the quarter, like in start to say a lot of negative stuff, my team going at him, trying to tell him, say, look, you know what? Or Bobby XYZ, by this time, it will not be to this level. I want you guys to please, 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 family, find it within yourself as an individual. to see how best you can make a, to say, look, you know what, with the confusion and everything going on in the community, what can I do? What can I do? All right. What can I do? With the election, I said it would come and go. With the election. But things that have been said and things that will be talked about, especially when they are not good, those things will be remembered for a long time. I am not saying anything again to you that I was just insulted to the lowest level just the other day. But it doesn't move me. I'm faced by what's going to happen in the county. I'm faced by what we're going to do, how this convention going to come. In fact, I just had a meeting. I said, oh, we're going for our 50th anniversary. We need to give Mama Jida a gift. I talked to some people. I said, the welcome sign that they have for Lofa, welcome to Lofa, welcome to Bon County, welcome to the other place. I engaged some people to see if we can get that for our 50th anniversary gift. When I spoke to some people, they said they are in the process of fixing the road. So when we put that there now and they try to fix the road, they might try to remove it. So they don't think it's a good idea until the road is fixed. Then we can just put that there because they are trying to work on the road. These are things we need to do. Oh, they got a welcome sign coming from Lofa. Why can't we get a sign coming from? And they told me, they said, Edie, where you want the sign? I said, I just wanted, I thought it was like Granger that area. They said, no, we got 3 entrances, like one from River G, Sano, and then from Monrovia area. So if you want it, you can come. You have to, maybe you might need all 3. These are things that we don't sleep and think about the growth and development of our county. These are things to think about. These are things we got to think about. We can sit here and just say, oh, okay, we're going to be able to insult each other and whatever it is. And I'm coming to you people to talk to you. When during campaign time, wherever we say, if when we are saying stuff, we just need to be mindful as family. Because you can't just go and start to insult somebody, then later on you expect the person to say, oh, okay. Then when the person even did not mean to insult you, like for example, somebody come to me and say, Edie, in the name of company, I said this to you. Oh, I gotta do call and say, oh, what have you said? I'm not happy with this thing. Oh, Edie, I didn't mean to say it to you that way. I didn't mean this. But when we start going at each other, insulting each other, look what happened lately. I understand. Some members said, the way things were said, they are not happy about what was said about Madam Josephine. I agree. That's people feelings. You can't challenge it. Communication, when things go out there, you're not happy about it, that's fine. It can be discussed. And that's something we can say, okay, if you feel hurt, sorry, don't feel that way. Please. But then at the same time, Mana Yubate, look what happened to her. So 2 people now are being hurt. Josephine on the other side, she is feeling hurt. Mana Yubate is feeling hurt. And then she came back yesterday on Print Double Show. She said, I didn't mean to say XYZ. Okay? And I'm just doing it because of this. And with that, then we should be able to find a way to be able to say, look, you know what? Let's put things together. Let's put our people together. Let's see what we can do. But no, we're going to run on Facebook. I'm going to show who is who. Madam Yubate, Eva Yubate. When it comes to donating in this community, financially, Her records are there. When she gets upset today and says she does not want to be part of the community again, then what's going to happen? Because she's doing it, that doesn't mean she's perfect. Equally so, Josephine, it's not like, it's not, when we talk about the education process and all those things, there are a lot of other people who are not educated, but they are successful. The other day I was insulted badly. Am I going to join the mud and start saying these things? Because somebody says something so old school course that's still working, what the same old stuff. Somebody come on the show, oh, you this, you that, and you yourself too, you say, oh my goodness. That was supposed to worry people? That we'll go in the quarter and start disgracing each other? So I just come to say the whole issue in the community, let it go. Man, Josephine Slew, my dear sister, man, you would say that your own family. And she came yesterday on Prince Double Show, she talked. Y'all let it go. Y'all call family and be able to talk among yourself as family, because the election will come and go. If your sister says something that you don't like, you'll be able to talk. Let's see what we can do. Nobody challenging your feelings. Nobody say you don't have the right to feel bad. So as a mother, I just want to say, you need to let it go. Look at Mona Yubate. She the one in the front too, fighting for us, doing all these things. Then we go on Facebook, we start insulting. And Mona, Josephine Slew too. The other people they come after her. Our vice presidential candidate for GGAA. Then Poor, national president. People start saying these things, cussing. Someone feeling was say we the G that children, we the crown people, we love each other. Nobody must come to all week together. It shouldn't be like that. We should hold together. When you touch one, you touch us all. This election is a season, it will come and go. It will come and go. All right? If somebody says something that you don't like, please speak. Don't take it like that and start to go at each other on Facebook. You'll call people. Let's talk.
Okay. Thank you, Madam President, and thank you for this interview and your message to your people. I mean, that's how a leader's supposed to be, because everybody tell them to calm down. And this is just an election. We're gonna go, and we're gonna be here. And we want people. When someone says something that hurts your feelings, call that person and talk to the person, and you can straighten it up. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So I mean, the interview was not bad. The president was express herself, talk to her people, call for calm among her people, and she debunked some things and told people that she been helping her people. If you look at the picture, I didn't even go in depth by going on their website. I only went to this. It's on the Facebook. I just popped it out and then I just show it out. So me and Gideon gonna be here for the next 10 minutes, then we're gonna go. So Gerald, we are gonna do 10 minutes, bro. I gotta go. You been around here, you been sitting there anybody. You are a true leader. That's what Michael said, to play by the lights of Mr. You ready to drive out with the sun. So Mr. Nyangwe, how you doing? Nyangwe, what on your internet? My president is still in the back.
11:20.
No, take me.
I thought you said you don't want to go.
If there was no even post analysis, there was nothing that the president did not touch tonight. I think this is the way the national
Gibson, go. I think your phone. Why are you sticking? You using Lone Star Cell? You want nobody calling in here? You want to tell me? I'll send a link to you. Nobody calling. Yeah, I don't know what they are trying to bring. Oh, how many percentage of Grand Jide? The woman says certain thing, then you start talking. She get, or she must go to Vata to go look for a pa in Vata. When you tell your Kennedy to go to Grand Bassa to go look for a pa, you'll be okay. Keep saying you got to. I mean, these things are not good. They are not good at all. The campaign must be smooth. Why bring in percentage about who the woman coming from? And I like the way she said yesterday. She said the name you want is your grandfather's name. And we know all our sisters here, some of them take their father's name and put it on the child. And even they were the one that were advocating that we should not even put those things in our constitution. They say once your one parent is your grandchildren, you are qualified, you're competent and qualified to lead the people. So Eva can want to be president tomorrow and say, I want to be president, she qualify on the people on that basis. It's not in our constitution. It's the one of your parents. Whether you the woman, you the man. Muna drove from here, our president, to go down there and go make sure that in there. But she don't want nobody posting that will affect someone. Uriah refused to
and
go.
that's the negative propaganda against
When you
the
sat on your platform
constitution.
and say the woman will go to Vatan and go to a bar and go to a bar and look for a bar in Vatan.
You can hear me?
Yeah, we hearing you.
That's some of the things when I hear people making
I
some
meant to say you're
negative
using Metro
statements.
PZ near well.
I don't know what happened to my internet at home these days. But in fact, I just want to say thank you for this interview. I don't have much to say tonight. I think you did a very great job. And Prince, I think you are getting to master interview. That's why I wanted to come on tonight. The way you started the interview, that's how people start interview like this. Start at a casual level, get a person chance to speak, ask relevant questions, even though somebody might say obvious, but you ask relevant questions. Those are the way. Today you made the president to come all out to speak on some of the issues she had not spoken on before. And I like the way she handled those things with grace and peace and love and spoke truth to people. That's the way we're supposed to be. And I think we should do this kind of interview more often. You did a great job tonight.
Thank you, thank
So
you,
I'd
thank
like to
you.
leave it like this. Let the words of the president remain in people's ear, not mine.
Yeah.
And then you go home, feeling happy about the job you did tonight. I want to say thank you very much, and I will just take a leave of you tonight.
Everybody want to come. Boo want to come to stay. Don't go. Boo coming. I mean, they want to say one or two things. And yeah, because they you know when I bring someone out on the interview now, I take notes. When JJ Dennis said it, I said, well, anytime I have the chance to bring Edith, I will not call her behind the scene, but I bless the Children Foundation. I didn't want
Right,
to go
right.
into that with him because I was in Monrovia that time. They hear the invitation, and we sent Lloyd Friday from the radio station. You're a radio station that you're the manager at that time for Voice of Jide, and he went and brought a bunch of pictures where they had a groundbreaking thing, and they were digging, they were doing all those things. And that Russian woman that I can remember seeing her in one of the photos. She was in Kunabo that time. So when he said they didn't help people, I said somebody from Grand Union. I said, well, I will do my own check behind the scene. That's how I went and start looking
I
up.
mean, my internet language. So let me give you, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, we'll see you. We'll see you. So I went and checked, and then I read that thing, and I said, but so, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we're gonna do that to it tonight. I gotta go. We've been here now 3 hours. That's good. 3 hours for two shows now. That's not one. We had these women coming up and Crispy Romeo and the promoter, they talked about the convention. And then we had the president coming up, making up a point, calling for calm among the citizens. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Let me play my theme song. Why I don't play my theme song this time? I don't know.
Oh, Tomai, 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 Tomai. Here we, you can't hear my sword, I use woman, one. Then, Panu, I know that one will be a more blue. One, Tomai.
Boo here, don't listen to Boo. It's a Boo.
Yeah, thanks, man. I listened to the whole thing. I think that was a good interview. I think your man Gibson Jerry said it all. The president, she did very well, and I like the way you guys, discuss the way you started the whole interview. It was very civil, and she was able to kind of, counter, most of the questions and be able to explain, especially with the statute. She explained that they want to engage all the stakeholders in the county, especially with the city council, the superintendent, and all the stakeholders in the county. And I think that's a good thing, because if you build something that will serve the people have to be involved. So it's a good thing that she got the whole county. I think there's a noise in the background. Yeah.
Oh, hearing you clear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so basically, I think that it was a good thing that, she mentioned that, that's how people, people with leadership skills, people who have experience, that's how people speak. You don't build a statue and take it to the county and you want to do everything with that statue, because you look at longevity. So it's very good for local government to get involved. The city council and the superintendent, these people have to be part and parcel in taking care of that statute. In fact, said before Grand Unit Association undertake projects, they have to negotiate with the county or every other place that the building or the giving that support. They have to get the people involved. And as relate to the bless the children, we are all, I myself, I donated to that, and she did very well. Most of the people that had, growth, they also have, like these things on their jaw, in their stomachs, and that kind of. I mean, the lady contributed a lot. It's not only for Grand Jita, but for, the entire Liberia. So, I give you guys a kudos tonight for, such a, I mean, there's so much stuff in our community, and I hope that people will get together and, forget about cussing each other and all that kind of stuff. I think we need to talk to the young people that, we are one people. There's nobody that is different. There's no need to insult, if somebody says something and you're not happy with it, you call them and say, look, this is what I heard. And let's just get together. Let's just forget about this thing. Let's cease and desist. We'll go over there with peace and harmony. We meet each other, we joke, we laugh. I mean, that's all, that's what all it's all about. We're not here to come, make fuss and denigrate each other. No, it's not for that. Grandians, we are all one. So I urge everybody to go to the convention with a pure heart, with a clean heart, and meet each other and shake hands, people you have not met for a long time. That what convention should be about. We should desist from this thing of calling each other names, what the other person is, and that kind of thing. So I mean, all the people that have been coming on, I think they've been doing well. And as Gibson said, my man, you're doing well. You trying your best, and you ready, navigating that journalistic skills, and I really appreciate that. We all learning, and you're doing well, and I wish that I urge you to keep on, and ask your question, be very vivid as you do, keep on doing what you do best. Are you there, Prince? Well, let Prince left me here.
Oh, you're not alone. I'm here. I was trying to make it solo. Mr. Yone, why you run away? I'll leave you there, boo. I always, when you're talking, then I want the people to focus on you. I'll remove myself. The president is still in the back here. When the president stay in the back and enjoying the final analysis of the whole thing, or you want the interview to stop, we gotta go. We're not gonna do 7 hour interview yet. Yeah, boo. Anytime somebody talking, I would kind of move myself, and
Oh,
then
okay.
yeah, that's what I did. Then you see the
Oh,
president came back.
yeah. Somebody just called me, and I just got stuck. I don't know why they do that.
They don't want you to talk a lot.
Why? Why
I
they don't
don't
want
know.
to? Yeah, but I mean, we have to. I mean, this society, this organization, and community organization is a very small organization, and we need to be together. There's no need for people to call names and that kind of thing. So if we see the young guys doing those things, we the leader, we're supposed to talk to those people. I mean, Ida is a good person, Gilma is a good person, but we all need to, coerce and come together.
What
We
I
need to
noticed, the
coalesce,
errors will sit
coalesce
down
together.
until the things. You guys, the elderly people, will sit down until the things erupt, it go out of hand, full blown eruption. Then you want to. Then it's difficult. Yes,
Yeah.
you are tag away from the start, on the starting point of it, and this and that. But my point to the whole campaign thing, I get confused sometimes. When someone come and say Prince is not capable to lead these people, he's not competent enough. I won't just jump on and start insulting the person. If I start insult, that shows that I'm actually incompetent. It shows my limitation. But I have to make sure that I tell you, look, I'm qualified and I can do this, and I give examples. I can remember one time they blamed me a sectionalist. They said I'm a sectional guy, always kind of advocate for the Kunama people back in the 2014, 2013, 14, like that. I have to tell the guy no. The first, I have to explain them. I couldn't just get angry and start insulting. No, the first crown tribe that I started understanding was Chien. Most of my friends, when I was growing up, were Chien people. That's how I even know that the two-town, Kumatan, Zibitan. So I'm not into that sectional thing. Somebody from my section steal something and do anything, I bring it out and expose them. So that's not. I have to tell them. I have to. If they say that oh, Prince is a sectionalist, it's always with the Kunabo defending the Kunabo, and then I start insulting the person, calling the person names. They will just believe that. They will believe it. That's why our young people don't understand. When they come and say you're not educated, your responsibility to tell people you're educated.
Hmm.
When they
You
told
got to
Eve,
prove
when they
yourself. Yeah,
told
you got to prove
Eva,
yourself.
Uriah told Eva that she's not educated, she's not graduate, she's not either. What did Eva do yesterday? Eva brought her papers or graduation photo or diploma or certificate or whatever and show it to the whole world yesterday. That's what's supposed to be done. She showed it. Everybody saw it. People were in Duetan, in your town, Duetan. They were on the show. Saw it. She didn't just start insulting.
Yeah.
Once
So,
you want to lead the people will question you. They will
yeah.
question your
Hmm.
credential. They will
Hmm.
question your ability to lead. And the way you will respond to the people, you will be calm and respond to the people that they will know that yes, this person will be a leader. When tension comes, the person will be able to restrain that tension and compose themselves and deal with it. We can take the person to be our leader.
And that's why they say if you cannot stand a fire, don't go to the kitchen. So
Don't
you
go. If you
involve, you
can,
get engaged in politics, people will insult you. I mean, when I was in the organization, as chairman of the board, a lot of people insulted me. They
yeah,
insulted my family and all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, did I say,
They say
did I
boo for
go?
Kenya. The man want to
Yeah,
screen Kenya. Why he thinking the Kenyan people?
yeah. They go and dispute that. They even dispute that bull. They said, "Boo, that guy there, he's not a crime guy." I mean, they used to say a lot of things.
Yeah.
I pay less. I
Yeah.
pay no head. I pay no head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Look at it. Even
community is
Obama,
strong.
when Obama said he wanted to be president, when those guys then said Obama was not born here, Obama got to go bring a birth certificate, post that senior around here to prove to the people that you were born in the United States. People didn't start cussing people left and right.
Yeah.
Once you want to get in politics, they will dig
Mhm.
out things about you, they will talk
Mhm.
about it.
Yeah.
That's why when anybody go sit on a show and talk about printing double, I don't even take it to mind.
Yeah.
I don't take those things to mind because wherever they're saying, they can say it. They have the right to say that.
Yeah.
That's how we can build a correct, good
I talked to
society.
I talked to the madam. I said, pay no harm for those things. Pay no. I mean, pay no attention. I mean, things they say things and it goes away. We also, try to reach out to the young lady and say, look, you forget about the thing. Cease. Just forget about it. Let it go. I mean, we're one people. We meet over
Yeah,
there. You're the person.
Bobby
You
even
know,
came
she
on.
get
Bobby
on.
Toure even came on the show and showed a GED.
Mhm.
GED, he showed a GED certificate.
You see,
That's
some
what.
of us there, we are
Oh, your
thinking about
credit,
we
your
look,
credit, you cut
eh,
your credit off right away. What they're going to show, they're going to start looking for a different thing, and they will
no.
start fumbling and looking for different thing. By the time you're going, you're moving ahead. You're
And you
moving
remember
ahead.
when you on the show something kid, he said a lot of stuff about Bouillon, but you saw Bouillon come in and talking. No, I left it because the action was taken already. Whatever we say will not bring the young man back. You
No,
see,
yeah,
so we gotta let it go. We gotta move on.
yeah, we
You
gotta
see,
move on.
yeah, we can't
They're going to
do
say
keep
things. They're going to say things. You can't put it in. You can't take those things personal. Move on. Pa, pa, pa. It shows that when you take over the administration, you will do a good job. If you are, you do a good job. But if
yeah.
you react in a certain way, you're angry, you're emotional, your temperament is high, your pressure is high, then you're going to put in a deep hole when you take over the organization.
Is a deep hole.
Deep hole. That hole where they put Gibson Gerald in. All right, boo, we gotta go.
Yeah, okay, thanks, man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, ciao. We're gonna tomorrow we're bringing the bar zone people. Let me show the bar zone flyer before I go. Tomorrow, let me see here. The bar zone people, they are coming in force. Who on flyer? We have to make the small faces, small faces, small faces. So the bar zone give me compromise. Bar zone is. This is the best flyer so far for the year 2025. The Bazorian, beautiful, young, and energetic young men and women will be here tomorrow. I see my man Bobby Poir here on the show. I can see, oh, my gracious. My own woman is on there. Monia Poir Ziri, chairperson for the convention. She's heading it up. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Bar Zone Association President. Brand Jai right there. Money Paul coming with the convention going to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Be there and watch the Bar Zone people how they sing and dance to their own traditional songs. Tomorrow, Brand Jai will do a lot of talking. I'm going to do a little bit of listening to them, and Ammonia Poor are going to be here. Ammonia Poor Ziri going to be here. Monuno, she's going to be here. So that's it, man, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful night, man. Tomorrow the Bazon group will be here. I will soon put a flyer up. We already got it straightened up. It's going to say officials live. The Bazon District Association officials live on the Print Double Show. It will be making headway, man. It's going to be on the 3rd. done. We're gonna have Derby. So I'm gonna watch Derby by 7:30. Derby will be done. 8:30. Derby will be done. 8 o'clock. Before 8 o'clock, my Derby will be done, and I will have the show with Bran Jai and his group. Beautiful women. He and the vice president right there. They coming with beautiful men and beautiful women, handsome men, excuse me, with some beautiful women. So, ladies and gentlemen, Bran Jai, 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 Jai. Thank you very much for being our guest tonight.